Tonight's game is produced by the IH Sports Network. No part of the audio or video from tonight's game may be redistributed or retransmitted without the express written consent of the IH Sports Network and Liberty Press Incorporated. The IH Sports Network's first commitment is to the student athletes of our community, their families, and their coaches. Find us online at ihsports.net.
School basketball is on the air. The Oneida Indians, the Scott Highlanders, with Tim Smith, Rick Keaton, and their entire broadcast teams. This is Tennessee's most complete high school basketball coverage.
Sponsored by United Cumberland Bank, Scenic Foods, El Rey, Ray's Axe, South Fork Physical Therapy, Lumber King, Potter's Ace Hardware, Salvage LLC, Highland Telephone and Highland Communications, Mark's Family Pharmacy, TNT Car Wash, and by title sponsor, First National Bank.
Produced by the IH Sports Network, high school basketball begins now.
Good evening and welcome live to Cosby, Tennessee and Cosby High School as the Oneida Lady Indians and the Cosby Lady Eagles are set to do battle in one of the great basketball atmospheres in East Tennessee. This is Kevin Akers along with Tim Smith and Mark Matthews. Mark, we were here a few years ago, and that was one of the most memorable games in the Lady Indian history. It punched our ticket to Murfreesboro for the first time since 2008.
Yeah, you was telling me about that. I wasn't able to be here to that game, and you was telling me all about how they set up the play late in the ball game with a slant pass there at the end of the ball game that Coach Marv West set up and ended up winning by 4-6 points there. Ended up going to the state tournament, but always usually a classic ball game here at Cosby. What an atmosphere this is. We're set up right here right here at side court. They've got us in real good accommodations here, and looking forward to this ball game, Tim.
Absolutely. I mean, Josh has been panning around to this beautiful cathedral to basketball that they have here in Cosby that holds so many memories for folks here of so many good teams that we've run into, teams that we've been able to get past, teams that we've watched compete. Like that boys team, the banner's up there on the wall, that boys team that was a runner-up in the state we got to watch. And, I mean, just a great tradition. Since I've seen this on the schedule, I wanted to be able to bring this one to folks because this is a special place, and I think it's going to be a special night.
Absolutely. You see all the banners that hang. A lot of big tradition here at Cosby in basketball and on the boys and the girls side, and you got a couple of teams that has state tournament aspirations this year in Oneida and in Cosby, and we're looking forward to this one tonight.
All righty. We'll take a 2-minute break, and we'll be back for the opening tip. It's the Oneida Lady Indians and the Cosby Lady Eagles coming up right after this.
South Fork Physical Therapy is proud to support the Scott High Highlanders and the Oneida Indians. With offices in both Huntsville and Oneida, one of our 6 doctors of physical therapy are always close by. We regularly treat back and neck pain, general sprains and strains, vertigo or dizziness, TMJ disorders, as well as post-operative patients. We accept all insurances and flexible payment plans are available. At South Fork Physical Therapy, we strive to make your experience accessible, affordable, and enjoyable.
Odds are there's a Potter's Ace Hardware right in your neighborhood, with expert advice and the right tools and supplies to make your quick fixes even quicker. Around the block, what you need in stock, with people who know their stuff. Potter's Ace has a convenient location on Industrial Lane here in Oneida. Visit the helpful folks at Potter's Ace for all your home improvement needs. Potter's Ace, the helpful place.
Scenic Foods is about freshness, with meat cut in-store daily and special cut upon request. A deli that offers fresh meats and cheeses sliced to your choosing. A produce department offering fresh fruits and vegetables, and of course a full line of competitively priced groceries to meet your weekly shopping needs. Scenic Foods is about value and convenience. Don't have time to cook supper? Try our cheese sticks, pizza, and wings, as well as our fresh-made desserts and side dishes. Need to fill an empty pantry? We have all you need at Scenic Foods, located at 7352 Baker Highway in Huntsville.
El Rey is Scott County's home for great Mexican flavor. Located in Oneida Plaza, we're just up the sidewalk from Walmart. From our fresh chips that are made daily to our chicken or beef fajitas that are big enough to share, El Rey uses the freshest ingredients to serve authentic Mexican dishes that will be a hit with the entire family. Stop in before the game on Friday or pop in on Saturday and watch college football on one of nearly a dozen screens while you eat. That's El Rey Azteca, open until 9 p.m. Sunday through Thursday and 10 p.m. on weekends.
Welcome back to Cosby High Schools. We're getting set for the introductions of the starters. Been looking forward to this game since last year.
Yeah.
I just want to say a very sincere, heartfelt thanks to Coach Cody Lowe and his help in allowing us this courtside seat and helping us to secure a position for the cameras to be able to bring this game to the folks tonight. And we could not have done it without Coach Cody Lowe and his gracious help. And I just want to make sure we mention that and our appreciation for him. Starters for the Oneida Lady Indians on the road in the orange uniforms, white numerals trimmed in black. It's going to be Rayleigh Bush starting tonight. Caroline Keaton is out with injury. It's going to be Braylon Russ. It's going to be Rachel Elmore, Faith Cross, and Kelsey Pike. We saw her Monday night suffering from the flu. Feeling better and back in action tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. She's got some IVs going this week and wasn't feeling too good, but she's back in action, full strength, and ready to go.
So for Coach Cody Lowe and his Cosby Lady Eagles, the starters tonight in their home white uniforms with blue numerals trimmed in gray are Gracie Johnson, a senior, Shiley Shelton, a freshman, Katie Myers, a senior, Alexis Magaha, a freshman, and Kinley Coggins, a junior. The Lady Eagles have had a rough start, much like Oneida's boys and girls. They played a rough early schedule, though, Mark. I don't know that they played a single A team until tonight.
No, they're 2-5 on the season, but they have a front-loaded schedule, and it's been a tough one.
All right, to tip it, it's going to be Faith Cross and Shiley Shelton, and we'll tell you up front there's an Allie Smith on the bench on both teams, so be ready for that. Gracie Johnson and the Lady Eagles control the tip as they move left to right here on this Friday night basketball. Oneida and Cosby from Cosby High School. Spinning into the paint, Shelton kicks it back out high, and this is going to be Coggins with the basketball. Man-to-man defense for Oneida. Here's a steal. Faith Cross looks out ahead to Riley Bush. Bush down court has it poked away and stolen by Alexis Magaha. The freshman has it in the corner. She's being pressured here, needs help. Coming out to help is Shelton. Now she's double-teamed. Her pass comes over to Magaha. Magaha long down court trying to hit Gracie Johnson and pushing against the Oneida pressure. It's a turnover for Cosby. Oneida trying to force the turnovers with the tempo pressure.
A couple of good defensive stands there by the Indians. Faith Cross with the turnover. Indians give it up down here on this end, but they get another turnover on this. Good defensive stand by the Indians twice.
All right, so Oneida will have the basketball for the first time to set up offense. Rachel Elmore will bring it across midcourt. Fakes right, goes left to Riley Bush. Now they work it around to Russ. Russ looks down in at Faith Cross. Back out top, Elmore. Fakes the pass, goes to the elbow. Her shot blocked away here by Coggins. And now Cosby has the basketball off the block, bringing it in transition down to the left corner. Here's a three-pointer up. Glances the iron, no good from Coggins. And it's going to be trailed out by Pike. We've played a minute. Neither team has scored here tonight at Cosby Gym. And now it's going to be a loose basketball. Oneida comes up with it. Hits Rayleigh Bush in the paint. Running one-hander, no good. Rebound pulled in Magaha. Magaha up the right side for Cosby. Stops. Gets the bounce feed over to Katie Myers. Now they work it to Johnson. Then to the free throw line. Back out. This is going to be Myers. Back to Johnson. Puts up the three. It's good.
Pretty good.
Gracie Johnson.
Yeah, Johnson was left open there just for a second. Indian defense doing a pretty good job, but she don't need much room to get that in there.
Rayleigh Bush to Faith Cross around to Kelsey Pike on the right wing. Pike, skip past Bush to the left corner. Here's going to be Braylon Russ attempting to tie it. And the shot sails long. Rebound is pulled in by Shelton. Shiley Shelton, freshman, brings it into front court, gets to Gracie Johnson. Bounce feed to the right side. This is Coggins, guarded by Elmore. Now popping open, Shelton for three. It's good. And this is something the Lady Eagles can do, is shoot the three, and Oneida wants a timeout. 5:54 to play first quarter. Your score, Cosby 6, Oneida 0.
Forget the bucket. Stop buying those expensive car care products. For a supreme clean, visit T&T Car Wash in Oneida. T&T Car Wash features the latest in touch-free car wash technology. T&T's touchless automatic wash bays are tough on road grime, but gentle on your car's finish. These feature-packed automatics give you complete control of the wash, including a wheel brush option. Want to wash it yourself? T&T also has traditional wash bays. And don't forget the interior, both vacuum and shampoo stations available. For a dynamite clean, T&T Car Wash, Oneida.
Welcome back to Cosby out of an Oneida timeout. Lady Indians have the basketball and work with it down the left side. This is going to be Kelsey Pike with the basketball on the right side. Draws a lot of attention, kicks it out to Elmore. Now free throw line cross out to Pike on the right wing. She steps in 2-point range in the paint. Fadeaway jumper. It's going to be no good from Pike. Rebound chased out to the corner. That's going to be Magaha. Magaha double team, gets the bounce feed over to Gracie Johnson. Johnson long down court, tries to hit Coggins. The basketball is loose. She throws it back in, and it goes off of Oneida out of bounds. It will stay with Cosby. 5:23 to go, first quarter. And the inbounds is to Katie Myers. Johnson back in the corner, already with 1-3. Here's a second attempt, no good this time from Shelton, and it's going to be Elmore to bring it the other way. Elmore in transition to Russ on the right wing. Skip pass, looking for Pike, stepping in, stealing it away, Magaha. Breaking down the right side, she takes it to the hoop. Shot no good, gets her own rebound, passing through the baseline. Now they rip it across. Open is Myers. Myers trying to go to Johnson, loose basketball. Here's Elmore in a run out. Needs to hit the layup. Off the glass, good. Rachel Elmore gets Oneida on the board, cuts the Cosby lead to 4. 4:48 to play first quarter. Here's Johnson. Ball poked away by Rayleigh Bush out of bounds.
Yeah, good defense.
Yep. Sorry, I'm hogging up the time.
No, you're all right.
Oneida's going to get Analia Terry and Allie Smith off the bench.
Yeah, defensively we're playing pretty good, Tim. They're just knocking down those threes.
They are. So now with the basketball, Gracie Johnson, midcourt, picked up by Bush. Into front court now. Bush staying on her. Count is on. Works to her right. And now picks up the dribble. Looking for help. Bounce feed right side. Magaha wants to take it in on Allie Smith. Baseline help defense by Elmore. Turnover. Rachel has it. Good job by Elmore on the help. Gets the turnover. Now in transition, she kicks it to the right corner. Analia Terry for three. Good. Analia Terry off the bench cuts this to a 1-point game with 4:15 to play in the first quarter. It's Cosby 6 and Oneida 5. Back the other way, Gracie Johnson. Guarded here by Bush. Very good defense by Rayleigh. Pass goes off to the left side. Magaha wants to drive. And a little bit of help defense from Rayleigh Bush forces a turnover and a double dribble.
That's her third turnover of the first quarter. Rachel Elmore's playing out of her mind right now.
Doing a good job.
Yeah.
Very active.
2 rebounds, 2 steals so far.
Halfway through the first quarter, Elmore and Oneida looking for their first lead. Down court, Allie Smith shoots for it. The three won't go. Rebound is going to be collected by Coggins. And then she's going to be fouled. Kinley Coggins is going to be fouled here. That's the first whistle of the game. And it will be Analia Terry with her first, team's first. Now the inbounds against the pressure. And Cosby's going to bring it up court. Coggins with the basketball to the corner. It's going to be Magaha. They work it around the perimeter. This is Myers to the corner. A three-point attempt is good from Shiley Shelton. Her second three-pointer of the night. Cosby's got a 4-point lead, 9-5. Back the other way. Yep. Smith to Pike. Pike down in the right corner, crosses over, drives into the paint. Hanging jumper from Kelsey, and that's her first points of the night. Makes it a 2-point game, 9-7, with 3:10 to go first quarter.
Certainly need her to get warmed up.
Johnson will bring it into front court. We saw Kelsey. She felt awful Monday night at Campbell County. Coach West preserved her for the final 4 minutes, and it was enough to come away with a win. But it may not be enough at Cosby. Going to need more Kelsey Pike probably on a road trip like this. Coggins with the basketball for the Lady Eagles. Bounce feed over to Magaha. 2:45 and ticking here in the first quarter. Magaha drives. She's fouled on the shot, and she will go to the line for 2 free throws. That's the second foul on Analia Terry. So it will be Alexis Magaha to the free throw line for 2 tosses with her team leading by 2. 9-7 the score. 2:42 first quarter. Subs getting ready to come in after the first free throw, and it's good from Magaha. And Oneida gets Grace Shoemaker and Braylon Russ back on the court. And Cosby, I think, got their first substitution in, and that's going to be their Allie Smith. Second free throw from Alexis Magaha is good.
Lady Indians is really playing good defense. Cosby doesn't need a whole lot of room when they're shooting those threes, though.
They've got a 4-point lead off the free throws. Now back at the other end, Allie Smith pitches over to Analia Terry. Terry's bounce feed. Braylon Russ wants to drive in free throw line. She's cut off from the drive. Now Pike fakes the pass, drives down through the paint, and she's going to be called push on the floor. Was she shooting or on the way to the basket would be the question. The foul will be she's on the way to the basket is the answer to that. Allie Smith of Cosby picks up her first, team first. Braylon Russ fires it in. Kelsey Pike gets a deep look at the three. Good. Kelsey Pike knocks down that deep three-pointer, and it's a 1-point game with 2:15 to play in the first quarter. Back the other way, Shiley Shelton. And now loose basketball tipped into rear court by Braylon Russ, fielded by Allie Smith of Cosby. And she will bring it back in the other direction, cut off from the drive, gets it to Coggins, now to the right corner. She gets it to Katie Myers. Myers, nice bounce feed and a foul. Now Oneida's Allie Smith will be tagged with her first, team's third. And going to the line to shoot 2 free throws here will be Shiley Shelton. And she's got 2 3-pointers. Usually that indicates a good free throw shooter, Mark.
Yeah, Shelton's a little bit of a matchup problem down there on the post. She's getting down there on Allie Smith. It's a size difference there, probably 3 or 4 inches taller than Allie. And they fed her the ball, and Allie did what she needed to do. She got the foul on her.
First free throw no good from Shelton. She'll have a second free throw. This one's on the way and good. Shelton now with 7 points, and Oneida trails by 2. Cosby has led the entire way here in this one at the Eagles' Nest. Kelsey Pike into front court with the basketball. Looks like an extended 1-2-2 for Cosby here. Oneida looks in free throw line, kicks it to Allie Smith for the Lady Indians. Shot no good from 3-point range, and then a race for the loose basketball. It goes out of bounds and over to Cosby. 1:33 first quarter, 12-10 Cosby. Inbounds will be to Gracie Johnson. Down court, ball is loose. It's going to be Kelsey Pike. Goes to her knees, then puts the dribble down. Now driving up the right side, fires under the basket. Allie Smith, the layup won't go. Second try is no good, but she's fouled. I think it will be Katie Myers with her first foul. Team's second. And it's going to be Allie Smith going to the free throw line for a pair of tosses. In a 2-point game, it is 12-10. Allie Smith. The free throw is no good off the back of the iron. For Oneida, Faith Cross returns to the lineup. Analia Terry will exit. We'll have a second free throw coming up here from Allie Smith. Taking her time. The toss is on the way. This one, no good. Rebound is going to be pulled in by Cosby's Katie Myers. 2-point game. Nearly a foul for Oneida, but Cosby's able to escape. Now down court, Allie Smith of Cosby. Pitches it over to Shelton, who they work it around the horn to Magaha on the left corner. Now she finds Myers. Right side, nice spin move into the paint. Kicks it out. It's going to be Shelton for 3. No good. Rebound pulled down. Oneida with a minute to go in the first quarter and the basketball. Down 12-10. Bounce feed, Faith Cross in the corner. Cross thought about shooting for the tie. Bounce feed in, Braylon Russ. Turns and ties this game. Braylon Russ banks it off the glass with a nice post move.
Nice job. Yeah, nice job by Braylon Russ.
Here's a turnover. Kelsey Pike trying to give Oneida their first lead, and Braylon Russ is handed the ball by Pike, and Russ is going to be fouled. The foul will be against Shiley Shelton. That's her first, team's third. So now in a 12-12 game, it will be Braylon Russ trying to shoot Oneida to their first lead of the night. Braylon did a great job Monday at Campbell County.
Yes, she did, and that was a great job by Faith Cross, is to feeding her the ball and inside, fake the shot, fed her the ball inside, and Braylon goes up for the 2 points and then getting it down in here and drawing the foul.
First free throw won't go. Braylon will have a second attempt to give Oneida a lead. This one's short. Rayleigh Bush and Rachel Elmore return to the floor. 38.9 seconds in the first quarter here. And Cosby will bring it in against full court Oneida pressure. They get it into Gracie Johnson. Johnson is in front court spinning and now fouled in the transition. Faith Cross, I think, is going to be whistled for this foul. It will be Oneida's fourth. Cross is first.
Yeah, Lady Indian defense is just playing really hard so far. And the shots that Cosby's made, boy, they've just.
Gracie Johnson to the corner for McGaha for three. And it's good. Cosby has 4 field goals, and they're all three-pointers.
Yeah, and not much space there when they've made them.
Braylon Russ, she's going to try to tie it from the right wing. She does.
Yep.
Braylon Russ, we told you, she stepped up her game on Monday night, and it's continuing right here. We're tied at 15. 10 seconds to go, first quarter. Gracie Johnson down court, gets it to the right corner, spinning. Shelton, baseline, double team, batted away. Faith Cross, it's a loose basketball. Elmore has it. That's going to be the end of the first quarter. We're tied. After one from Cosby, it's Oneida 15, Cosby 15.
Forget the bucket. Stop buying those expensive car care products. For a supreme clean, visit TNT Car Wash in Oneida. TNT Car Wash features the latest in touch-free car wash technology. TNT's touchless automatic wash bays are tough on road grime, but gentle on your car's finish. These feature-packed automatics give you complete control of the wash, including a wheel brush option. Want to wash it yourself? TNT also has traditional wash bays. And don't forget the interior, both vacuum and shampoo stations available. For a dynamite clean, TNT Car Wash, Oneida.
Welcome back to Cosby. After one, we're tied at 15, which we figured this is going to be a good game. And so far, Mark, it's a good game.
Oh, yeah. They've just hearing their coach over here right now, 8 turnovers in a quarter is unacceptable.
Yes, it is.
And that's saying something about the Indian defense. Lady Indian defense has been all over them. Up in their and that's also saying something about them being able to score 15 points.
Yeah.
Because we have been, they've not needed much space to score that 15 points.
What if they hadn't turned it over 8 times?
That's exactly right.
Yeah.
Lady Indian defense has really got after them, but they've not needed a whole lot of room to shoot those threes, boy.
So Oneida with the basketball in a 15-15 game. Elmore with it out top. Pass goes over on the left side. Grace Shoemaker's out there. Faith Cross. Rayleigh Bush, and here's Braylon Russ for 3. Good. Braylon Russ.
Feeling it.
I think she scored 8 straight for Oneida, and it's a 3-point Oneida lead, 18-15 in transition. Gracie Johnson nearly traveled with it. Faith Cross tips it loose. Still a loose basketball. It's going to be what? Cosby gets a timeout. We'll take a break. Your score, 7:31 to play first half. It's Oneida 18, Cosby 15.
Lumber King in Oneida, Tennessee is the region's one-stop shop for everything a DIYer might need. Carhartt apparel, rugged clothing that works as hard as you do. Lumber King Rental Center, a home for not only tools that a construction site might need, but heavy equipment that can get the hardest jobs done in no time. Here at Lumber King, we carry all of the essentials. Let us be your #1 source for everything construction. You can visit us at 20359 Alberta Street in Oneida, Tennessee. Because at Lumber King, we deliver.
Welcome back out of a Cosby timeout. 7:31 to play first half, 18-15. Oneida in the lead. Cosby with the basketball out of a Cosby timeout, as we mentioned. Here, Allie Smith for Cosby driving. Kicks it to McGaha for 3 to tie it. She does. These teams putting on a shoot performance tonight. That's Alexis McGaha's second 3. 5th overall tonight for Cosby. Here's Grace Shoemaker for 3. This one won't fall. Rebound contested, and now it's going to be Braylon Russ. Comes up with a loose basketball, drives, hooks it off the glass. Good. Braylon Russ having a night here in Cock County. And now here a steal on the inbounds. And who is it?
Braylon Russ.
2 more points, and Oneida leads by 4, 22-18. Wow. Down court, Allie Smith going to be fouled here, I think, on a push by Grace Shoemaker. That for Shoemaker will be her first foul. And for the team, that is 5. 6:46 to play first half. Braylon Russ, Mark, were you expecting this tonight?
No.
I mean, she played well Monday, but
she's played well all season. But boy, she's having her a night tonight.
Here's Shelton for a 3 from the corner. Won't go. Rebound is going to be Faith Cross. I think she's just been an eye opener here tonight for all of us. And here with the basketball, Kelsey Pike starts right, goes into the paint, jump step. Layup off the glass is good. Oneida leads by 6 with 6:25 to play here in the first half. Biggest lead of the game for either team. And that was a move that sometimes you can't get away with, even though it's a legal drive. And now here is Cosby with the basketball facing Oneida. Pressure and a steal. Rayleigh Bush out ahead to our girl. It's Braylon Russ off the off the basket, off the backboard for the lay-in good. It is 26-18. And now Cosby works with it. Allie Smith down court, bounce feed. Magaha's shot, no good, but she's fouled by Faith Cross. Cross's second foul. Magaha will go to the free throw line for a pair of tosses with 5:56 to play here in the first half. Coach Lowe, he called a timeout earlier, but he's letting them try to play through it here now, just trying to find an answer for what's going on.
Yeah, and they're going so quick I can't keep up with them. Statistically, I know I've missed a bunch of stuff here.
Magaha's free throw is good. That gives Alexis now 9 points in this game. She leads scoring for Cosby. She'll have another free throw here. The freshman stands in with her team down 7. She cuts it to 6. Steady hand for the freshman in a big spot. We'll bring it the other way. Oneida with the basketball. Allie Smith on the right wing. Bounce feed down low and backing in. Kelsey Pike. Fadeaway jumper, no good. Rebound pulled in, and now it's going to be Cosby on the run up the other way. Shelton, and she's going to be bumped and fouled all the way up the court. And the foul will be against Oneida's Allie Smith. That's her second, team 7th, and Cosby's going to the line to shoot 1-1. So Oneida's aggressive defense, as expected. Mark, your foul count's going to be higher, especially on the road. And now it's bonus shots for Shiley Shelton, 1-1.
Yeah, we're in the full court man-to-man defense and getting after them all the way up the court, and that's going to get you in foul trouble.
5-point game off Shelton's first free throw. Second one glances off the iron. Now it's going to be Annaleah Terry ahead to Elmore. Elmore in front court to the corner. Allie Smith back to Elmore. She fires it down under. Nice little move for Annaleah Terry, opening up a lane for her to bank it off the glass. Good. Very good patience by Annaleah. And now it's going to be Cosby back the other way with it, down 7 with 5:15 and ticking. Pass to the corner, batted out of bounds by Annaleah Terry.
Really fast to the basketball. We're moving so fast. Annaleah getting over there, almost getting a steal.
So now with the basketball, this is going to be Shelton backing her way in. Well, that is a tough shot. Good defense, and Shelton gets to 10 points. Not much you can do about that, splitting 2 defenders.
Yeah, we had good defense on her.
Now Oneida turns it over. Magaha comes up with a loose basketball. Inside 5 minutes to play in the first half. Oneida by 5, but here's Cosby in front court with the basketball. Coggins over on the left side with it. Goes to Magaha. Another 3, and it's off. But the rebound is tipped and taken by Cosby. And now with the basketball, Myers backing in, kicks to Coggins for 3, no good. Hard box out on the rebound. Cosby's trying to save it in to Kelsey Pike, loose basketball. And now ahead to Allie Smith. Smith trying to chase it down in the left corner, driving the baseline, bounce feed across Annaleah Terry for 2. Spot up jumper, good. Back to a 7-point game, 30-23.
Great job.
Full court pressure.
Great job, Annaleah, to Allie to Annaleah right there.
Nice, confident baseline jumper. We used to see Harley Boyd knock it down from that range a lot. As here we're going to have a turnover. I'm sorry, a ball knocked out of bounds by Oneida. It'll stay with Cosby.
Well, Rayleigh Bush, that was just good defense right there. And Rayleigh looked like she almost had the steal, but that was good defense.
4:11 to play in the first half. Oneida in the lead by 7. Cosby's going to bring it in to Shiley Shelton. Shelton starts right, goes back left. Now free throw line all the way down, puts the shot up there, and again her defender failed trying to draw a charge, didn't get the call, and Shelton knocks it down for 2. She's got 12 points now, and it's a 5-point game, 30-25, Oneida the other way. Good battle back and forth here between the Lady Indians and the Lady Eagles. Grace Shoemaker over to Kelsey Pike. Pike fakes the pass, drives to the elbow, now spinning down near the baseline, fadeaway jumper, good. And there's not much you can do about that either.
No, when Kelsey wants to get in the paint and score, she's going to do it.
32-25. Oneida in the lead, back the other way. Cosby wanting to look at another three. Coggins passes on it, but drives to the baseline for the shot. No good. Rebound pulled in. Analia Terry to Elmore. 7-point game. Oneida looking to expand it. Elmore kicks it out to Braylon Russ. Russ on the drive. Now to Analia Terry. Terry finds Russ wide open for the lay-in. Timeout, Cosby. We'll take the same. 3:10 to go, first half. It's Oneida 34, Cosby 25.
A responsible local bank must branch out into the community it serves. At First National Bank, we realize a community bank must be a strong partner with the community. That's why First National Bank doesn't have branches, but roots that are deeply embedded in the fundamentals and foundations set forth in the past, with a vision for fostering the potential for the future. Since 1904, First National Bank has had only one focus: you. First National Bank. Your family, your future, your bank. Member FDIC.
Welcome back to Cosby as the Lady Indians enjoying a 9-point lead, 34-25. And if I'm not mistaken, Cosby has already called 3 timeouts tonight.
I think we had one of those early ones.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
I think he's called 2.
I don't think his voice is going to hold up because he's a boys coach as well. And
well, now
his voice is going to hold up tonight.
Well, I don't know because the Cosby boys, that may be a different animal here. That was a state tournament team a year ago.
Yeah.
He may not have to do as much.
Well, he might not
Yeah.
do as much on it. That's true.
No offense to Jacob King.
Well, Jacob hauled his enough on his own.
It's a 9-point lead for Oneida. Here's Cosby with the basketball. 3 minutes to play in the first half. Gracie Johnson into front court. Trapped, gets through it with the dribble. Loose basketball, and she's going to be fouled on a push by Kelsey Pike. That for Kelsey will be her first, and that's going to put Cosby at the free throw line for 1-1.
Nah, I don't know if I agree with that one.
I thought you might have a disagreement on that particular one.
Yeah, that was. I think that was Kelsey come up on the defense, but she fell down. Looked like a travel to me.
Gracie Johnson, the front end of a 1-1 is good. Cuts the Oneida lead down to 8. 2:56 to play in the first half. 34-26. Second toss from Johnson. Good. Boy, the Lady Eagles have done a great job from the free throw line here tonight. They are 8 of 10 from the line on the way to their 27 points. They've needed them. Here's Oneida with the basketball. Russ to Elmore. Free throw line, Terry around to Kelsey Pike looking in at Shoemaker. They'll work it back around. Now Russ on the right wing. Back out top, Elmore wide open. The three, no good. Rebound is going to be pulled in here by Shelton. She's going to be fouled as Oneida contests the rebound, and that's going to put Cosby at the line for another 1-1.
Yeah, I believe that's on Braylon Russ, too.
That's her first. So Shelton will go to the free throw line to shoot the front end of a 1-1 with her team down 7. 2:34 to play in the first half.
And they've been pretty automatic from the free throw line. And that's really kept them in this ball game.
Shiley Shelton, her free throw here. Mark putting the jinx on full effect. And Oneida gets the rebound with Braylon Russ. Russ will bring it into front court in a 7-point game. Braylon gives it up to Elmore, top of the key. Another zone from Cosby. Oneida dumps it down. Shoemaker in the post, taking a dribble, trying to get rid of it. A reach-in foul here, I think, against Cosby. And that will be Katie Meyer's second foul, Cosby's 4th team foul.
Yeah, and Shoemaker was trying to get it out here to Pike. Pike was set up on the 3. And she was trying to feed it out here to her and just couldn't get it out there.
Shoemaker gets it into the corner. Pike now driving into the paint. Little hanging jumper is going to be short on the rebound on the backside. Braylon Russ contesting it, but it's going to be Cosby down in a run out ahead to Magaha. Magaha banks it off the glass, no good. Rebound Terry. She applied pressure but didn't commit the foul, and then she stayed around for the rebound. Nice job by Analia getting the possession back for Oneida. Now here's Pike. Baseline, Shoemaker open for a 2-point jumper. It rattles, no good. Backside rebound attempt is lost out of bounds by Analia Terry, but good activity by her. 1:52 first half, Oneida by 7, 34-27.
Yeah, Analia Terry's got about 3 rebounds. She's been active underneath on the boards tonight in the paint.
Gracie Johnson now into front court for Cosby. Gets a pick from Maddie Miller. Rolls into the paint. Fakes the pass. Puts the shot up, and it's good. Very nice drive by Gracie Johnson.
Yeah, and you got to stop that. You got to cut her off about the foul line there.
5-point game, and back the other way with it. Shoemaker to Pike on the left wing. Pike on the dribble now, backing out, looking. Picks it up, goes free throw line. Analia Terry through to Braylon Russ for 3. This one's long. Rebound, nice blocks out. Grace Shoemaker saves the possession for Oneida. Now here's Pike on the drive, baseline. Little hop step. They're going to say it's a travel and a turnover for Oneida.
That was a bad call, too. I mean, that was just a bad call, too.
It happens frequently on a move like that, though.
It does.
Earlier I mentioned that maybe that I was surprised they didn't call it on the earlier one, even though they shouldn't have. But it gets called here. 5-point game inside a minute to play first quarter. And now Gracie Johnson with the basketball. Pass goes over on the left side. Pushing foul on Analia Terry is going to put Magaha at the free throw line. So Analia picks up her 3rd. And now Alexis Magaha, who's 4 for 4 from the line, goes up, stands in for 2 with her team down 5. 53.8 seconds to play first half. Magaha's free throw is good.
Well, she's a shooter, isn't she?
Yep. And again, a freshman.
Yeah.
11.
Yeah.
About to shoot for possibly 12 points here.
Yeah, she's been deadly from the free throw line and also from the three-point line.
And here's her free throw, good. Back to a 3-point game, 34-31. 50 seconds to play in the first half. Rachel Elmore into front court. Pass goes over to Shoemaker. Back to Elmore. Around to Rayleigh Bush. Around the perimeter, back to Shoemaker. Bounce feed Braylon Russ in the corner. Russ back out high to Elmore. 37, 36, 35 seconds. Shoemaker eyes the cutters. They double team her. Bounce feed. Nice look. Rayleigh Bush banks it in. That was a very nice assist from Grace Shoemaker.
Yes, it was.
Setting Rayleigh Bush up to make it a 5-point game again. 20 seconds to play first half. Gracie Johnson in front court. 17, 16 seconds. Getting attention from the bench. Pass goes over to Magaha. Magaha worked against Pike. 9, 8, 7 seconds. Coggins with it. Picks up the dribble. Fires it over with 5, 4. Johnson for the jumper. No good. Rebound on the backside. Kelsey Pike. And that's the end of the first half. Oneida possesses a 5-point lead as we go to halftime. We'll take the break telling you the halftime score. It's Oneida 36 and Cosby 31.
Lumber King in Oneida, Tennessee is the region's one-stop shop for everything a DIYer might need. Carhartt apparel, rugged clothing that works as hard as you do. Lumber King Rental Center, a home for not only tools that a construction site might need, but heavy equipment that can get the hardest jobs done in no time. Here at Lumber King, we carry all of the essentials. Let us be your #1 source for everything construction. You can visit us at 20359 Alberta Street in Oneida, Tennessee. Because at Lumber King, we deliver.
South Fork Physical Therapy is proud to support the Scott High Highlanders and the Oneida Indians. With offices in both Huntsville and Oneida, one of our 6 doctors of physical therapy are always close by. We regularly treat back and neck pain, general sprains and strains, vertigo or dizziness, TMJ disorders, as well as post-operative patients. We accept all insurances and flexible payment plans are available. At South Fork Physical Therapy, we strive to make your experience accessible, affordable, and enjoyable.
Home improvement doesn't have to break the bank. At Salvage LLC, we have everything you need to finish your new home or to give a makeover to your existing home. From a full line of laminated and vinyl flooring to interior and exterior doors to crown molding and baseboards, start your next home project at Salvage LLC. Stop by and check out our model kitchen setup for ideas on how to take your kitchen from functional to stunning. Salvage LLC is located on Industrial Lane in Oneida. Open 8:30 a.m. until 5 p.m., Monday through Friday. Find us online at salvagellc.net.
Banking is easier at United Cumberland Bank. ATM deposits, instant issue debit cards, and a mobile app that gives you full control are just a few reasons why more Scott Countyans are choosing United Cumberland Bank. This is Tammy Strunk, new accounts representative, and I would appreciate your business. Come see me and find out why more Scott Countyans are choosing United Cumberland Bank. Member FDIC.
Welcome back, folks, here at Cosby High School. And tonight, live from Cosby, it's Oneida basketball. Lady Indians against the Cosby Lady Eagles. And a matchup of very successful ladies programs and a couple of coaches that are very good friends. And Coach Marv West and Coach Cody Lowe. Of course, now remember, he's not from Scott County, so it's Cody Lowe, not Cody Lau. And I always have to remind myself of that. But he's helped us get set up here tonight, and we appreciate him for that. And he and Coach West are off to a very good battle here. Seesawed a little bit. Cosby led early through the first quarter. Into the second quarter, Oneida took the lead and has held on from there. They got a 5-point lead at the half. The scoring for Cosby has come mostly from long range and the free throw line. They have co-leaders in the scoring, freshman Shiley Shelton and freshman Alexis Magaha, each contributing 12 points tonight. Both of them have a pair of threes, and Alexis is 6 for 6 from the line. Senior Gracie Johnson, the point guard, she's got the other 7 for Cosby, and she's 2 for 2 from the line. Cosby with 31 points here at the half for Oneida. They're led at the half, 36 points by Braylon Russ. Braylon has 16 of Oneida's 36, and she just went on a stretch early in that second quarter where she couldn't miss. Was hitting from long range, hitting layups, and her teammates were finding her. She was 0 for 2 from the line, but she's got 16 at the half. Kelsey Pike trying to bounce back from sickness. She's got 9 points in this one tonight. 7 points from Analia Terry off the bench. Rachel Elmore and Rayleigh Bush contribute 2 points each. Oneida, strangely, didn't get to the line much in the first half. Oneida committed more fouls than they shot free throws. They committed 11 fouls in that first half. As a team, they only shot 4 free throws, but they didn't hit any of them, and that's kind of unusual. But the Lady Indians still have a 5-point lead at the half, Mark.
Yeah, and they had their defense dialed up in the first half, and that's going to tend to get you a few more fouls. But Lady Indians really had that defense turned up. They was in their face, and Cosby was able to even when the Indians was right in their face, they was sinking those threes and was able to stay in this thing, or the Lady Indians would have a pretty good lead, more than what they have now. They've played really well. Lady Indians played really well. Cosby, Lady Eagles has played really well too.
Right.
This has been just exactly what we thought it would be coming in, a battle of two really good basketball teams, and we're looking really forward to a good second half and see who comes out on top of this thing.
Cosby's going to make the return trip to Oneida on January 15th. I'm telling you, it'd be worth getting out to Oneida Gym to see that. Also, take note, Tuesday night, Oakdale comes in for the first district game for the Indians. We will not have that broadcast on Tuesday night. So be in attendance at Oneida on Tuesday night for that Oakdale game. We're back on the air 1 week from tonight as we travel for the first road district game to the Yellow Jackets nest in Coalfield. We're going to take a break, come back, second half of action. Your halftime score is Oneida 36, Cosby 31.
Lumber King in Oneida, Tennessee is the region's one-stop shop for everything a DIYer might need. Carhartt apparel, rugged clothing that works as hard as you do. Lumber King Rental Center, a home for not only tools that a construction site might need, but heavy equipment that can get the hardest jobs done in no time. Here at Lumber King, we carry all of the essentials. Let us be your #1 source for everything construction. You can visit us at 20359 Alberta Street in Oneida, Tennessee. Because at Lumber King, we deliver.
Home-style cooking with friendly service and a relaxed atmosphere. That's Razak's. Razak's offers breakfast served daily, just like Grandma fixed it. And daily specials like country fried steak, turkey and dressing, and of course, a fish fry every Friday. Razak's has a full menu, ranging from quick and easy favorites like hamburgers and club sandwiches to comfort foods like pinto beans. And you'll love something off the grill, like grade A cut sirloin, ribeye, or shrimp kebabs. That's Razak's on U.S. Highway 27 in Helenwood. Razak's. Country cooking and great steaks.
El Rey is Scott County's home for great Mexican flavor. Located in Oneida Plaza, we're just up the sidewalk from Walmart. From our fresh chips that are made daily to our chicken or beef fajitas that are big enough to share, El Rey uses the freshest ingredients to serve authentic Mexican dishes that will be a hit with the entire family. Stop in before the game on Friday or pop in on Saturday and watch college football on one of nearly a dozen screens while you eat. That's El Rey Azteca, open until 9 p.m. Sunday through Thursday and 10 p.m. on weekends.
Home improvement doesn't have to break the bank. At Salvage LLC, we have everything you need to finish your new home or to give a makeover to your existing home. From a full line of laminated and vinyl flooring to interior and exterior doors to crown molding and baseboards, start your next home project at Salvage LLC. Stop by and check out our model kitchen setup for ideas on how to take your kitchen from functional to stunning. Salvage LLC is located on Industrial Lane in Oneida. Open 8:30 a.m. until 5 p.m., Monday through Friday. Find us online at salvagellc.net.
Welcome back to Cosby as the Lady Indians coming in here to the third quarter now. Leads it by 5, 36-31. The start of the second quarter, we've seen an explosion by the Lady Indians, and that's the reason for your 5-point lead right now, Mark. Hopefully see some of the same things, see what they're going to come out and do here after halftime.
Well, you know that Coach Marv West is going to have the defensive intensity turned up again and do some of the same stuff again and try to keep this three-point barrage at bay a little more in the second half and stay on top of them. But I'm sure that Coach Cody Lowe will have a little more of the same of his team going on here, maybe a few tweaks.
And you wonder what kind of adjustments they made at halftime too.
Yeah.
I'm sure he didn't come out and say, we're just going to keep doing what we're doing.
Well, I'd say they're going to try to get some kind of something to do with Braylon Russ in check here and Kelsey Pike.
Here is Cosby lobbing to the baseline to Coggins. So it is Katie Myers, Gracie Johnson. Here's a steal for Faith Cross. Cross going to take it all the way down. Shot is no good, but she's fouled here by Shiley Shelton. So it's Gracie Johnson, Shiley Shelton, Katie Myers, Alexis McGaha, and Kinley Coggins for Cosby. For Oneida, Rayleigh Bush, Faith Cross, Rachel Elmore, Kelsey Pike, and Braylon Russ. Faith Cross to the line for 2 free throws. Oneida 0 for 4 in the first half on free throws, but Faith knocks this one down for her first points, and the first make from the free throw line for Oneida extends the Lady Indian lead to 37-31. If you're wondering where Caroline Keaton is tonight, Coach West told us that there's a MCL issue. They're not sure of the duration of her absence. So that we'll have to wait and see. Rebound is taken by Braylon Russ, but she loses it on the floor. And now Johnson brings it into front court, and we're going to have a jump ball. Possession arrow gives it to Oneida. That was a quick jump with 7:33 to play in the third quarter.
We'll take it.
Elmore working the point tonight for Coach West. A lot of the duty tonight with Caroline Keaton out. Rachel Elmore initiating the offense for the Lady Indians from out top. Goes over to Kelsey Pike on the right side. Pike fakes the pass. 6-point game, Oneida in the lead. Here on the road, Rayleigh Bush dumps it down. Faith Cross wants to take it up. Nice pass over Braylon Russ, but she's going to be called for the travel as she was spinning to try to open up a shot. She turns it over here.
Well, okay.
7:12 to play, third quarter. And with the basketball, Johnson will bring it into front court. Guarded by Rayleigh Bush. Driving right all the way down baseline. Johnson's shot rolls off. Rebound is going to be Bush. And now Bush will bring it up the left side for the Lady Indians. Over on the left wing, it's going to be Braylon Russ for 3. This one's off. Rebound kept alive by Elmore, but taken by Johnson. Johnson near midcourt, loses the handle on it. Rayleigh Bush in a run out. Going to take it all the way up against Coggins and lays it off the glass good. Rayleigh Bush now with 4 points, Oneida by 8. And here's Johnson. Oneida with continuing full court pressure as the pass goes over to Coggins in rear court. Coggins going to race up the right side, gets across the timeline. And now continuing the dribble, pass goes here to Shelton. Back to Coggins. She just fires a deep 3, no good. Backside rebound, Myers. Bounce feed down low. That was a nice look to Shelton for the layup good.
Yeah, nobody there, but Cosby players, they had cleared it out there.
39-33, back the other way. Bush dumps it down. Kelsey Pike, double team drops down on her. Reach in foul and a push on, I believe, Myers here. Katie Myers picks up her third. Team second. Kelsey Pike will get to the free throw line trying to get to double digits, she'll have a pair of free throws in an attempt to do so. 6:05 to play, third quarter, 39-33. Oneida leading by 6. Free throw is no good.
Yeah, unusual. Kelsey's usually pretty automatic from the free throw line.
Allie Smith checks in for the Lady Eagles. Kelsey will have a second free throw here. Toss is on the way and good. Pike with 10. Oneida 2 for 4 from the line here in this second half after going 0 for 4 in the first half. At least they're getting to the line. Coach West will be pleased with that. Here's a deflection by Elmore, taken by Pike. Long down court, she fires ahead. Braylon Russ kicks it out. Faith Cross for 3. Glances the iron, no good. Rebound pulled down backside, Allie Smith. Now she's trapped in the corner for Cosby. Bounce feed out to Coggins. Coggins now with numbers, 3-on-2. Kicks it over to Magaha to the trailer, and this is going to be Allie Smith with it for Cosby. Driving right, this is going to be Shelton all the way to the baseline. That's tough. We've seen Shelton, Mark, open shots up for herself. They're hard shots, but she can hit them.
Oh, certainly.
Back the other way, Rayleigh Bush's 3 is no good. A reminder, there's an Allie Smith on both teams.
Yeah.
And so currently Allie Smith for Cosby is number 14 on the court. Oneida's Allie Smith is number 4, and she is not on the court at this time. But she will be, I'm sure, in a few moments. Coggins into front court. Pass goes ahead to Allie Smith. Out to Magaha on the right wing. Now back out to Shelton. Here's Coggins with the basketball. 3 minutes gone in the third quarter. Oneida by 5. 40-35 here on the drive. Nice drive by Allie Smith. She gets the layup to go. That's her first points, and she draws the foul, so she's going to the line to cut into this thing if she can. The foul for Oneida will be against Rachel Elmore. That is her first, team's first of the second half. Here comes Analia Terry and Grace Shoemaker.
Yeah, she split defenders right there and just went in and uncontested. Well, not uncontested because she drew the foul, but we got to stop her. Got to stop her. They have they've been able to do that quite a bit against us.
Free throw is no good. And now it's going to be back the other way. Okay, there we go. Back the other way. Faith Cross with the basketball to Elmore. I think we had a little hitch in our giddy up of the video there a moment ago, but it looks okay now. Our text will let us know if there's an issue we need to address, I'm sure. And here's Faith Cross using the shoulder mark to clear a little space. And it's now 42-37 as she knocks down that 2. Back the other way, though, attacking the basket is going to be Shelton. And Coach West is tired of watching that. He'll take a timeout. Shelton's got 18 with 4:23 to play in the third quarter. It's Cosby trailing. It's Oneida 42, Cosby 39.
South Fork Physical Therapy is proud to support the Scott High Highlanders and the Oneida Indians. With offices in both Huntsville and Oneida, one of our 6 doctors of physical therapy are always close by. We regularly treat back and neck pain, general sprains and strains, vertigo or dizziness, TMJ disorders, as well as post-operative patients. We accept all insurances and flexible payment plans are available. At South Fork Physical Therapy, we strive to make your experience accessible, affordable, and enjoyable.
Welcome back to Cosby. With 4:23 to play in the third quarter. It is Oneida with the basketball, leading by 3. My apologies. Leading by 3 with 4:10 to go in the third. Kelsey Pike wide open for 3 on the right wing. Sails a little bit long. Rebound is pulled in by Magaha. And now it's going to be Shelton ahead to Coggins. Cross-court pass. And now they get it to the left corner. It's a three-pointer, no good. Rebound is going to be pulled in by Grace Shoemaker. Shoemaker into front court. Bounce feed ahead to Analia Terry. Terry back to Shoemaker. Looking for help. Bounce feed out to Rachel Elmore. 42-39. Oneida leading by 3. And Elmore with the basketball. Looks over to Shoemaker, who takes a dribble. Stepping in. Bounce feed down in. It's going to be Analia Terry driving and loses the basketball out of bounds. Cosby will get a substitution into the game. Here comes Gracie Johnson. And now Myers will get some rest for the Lady Eagles with 3:31 to play in the third quarter. And Johnson will bring the ball up on the right side for the Lady Eagles. Gracie Johnson attacks all the way down for the shot, no good. So Cosby attacking length of the court, Mark driving for the basket, and the shot is no good. But going to the line now for 1 and 1, or no, are they saying 1 and 1? Gracie Johnson to the line for 1 and 1.
Yeah, well, she was going up for the shot.
It's 2 shots, okay. That's what I thought.
Yeah. We're just not getting in front of them. I mean, we're just not trying to stop her at all. I don't get it. Don't understand that, but.
And the second shot by Johnson is good.
Blowing by us there. And our legs may be a little bit spent too.
So 42-40, down court, Faith Cross driving the paint, shot blocked, but she's going to draw a foul. Foul is on Cosby's Shiley Shelton. That's her third. Faith Cross at the line. Pair of free throws. And the first one took a lot of time, Mark, but it goes in.
Yeah, we'll certainly take it. We needed that. That was a big free throw by Faith.
Faith will have a second free throw. This one is on the way and no good. Rebound is going to be pulled in by Cosby's Ariel Ottinger. Now racing down court again. Cosby attacks the basket. Allie Smith of Cosby takes it to the hoop, cuts it to a 1-point game. Very successful on the push by Cosby against Oneida's pressure. It's a 1-point game, 43-42. Reach-in foul here by Gracie Johnson. That will be her first, team's fourth.
And we just need to get back down the floor. I mean, we just don't need to try to pressure. We just need to get back down the floor and play defense.
And now with the basketball, Shoemaker. They look into the paint. Faith Cross around to Shoemaker. Bounce feed, Braylon Russ backing in against Ottinger. Too tall a task there, literally. And now Cross on the drive, a reach-in foul against Coggins. Nope, change that. Gracie Johnson called for her second. It's on the floor, but it's Cosby's fifth team foul of the quarter. The inbounds will be to Allie Smith, Oneida's Allie Smith. And now Faith Cross back to Smith, to Braylon Russ in the left corner. Bounce feed comes back out. Smith, cross-court pass, Rayleigh Bush. Cross to Russ, attacking the paint, spinning, going up against Ottinger, no good. Here's Cosby with a chance to take the lead in this one. Back the other way for Cosby. This is going to be Johnson. Separated from the basketball, they get it out to Coggins. Coggins on the drive, and she's going to be fouled on the way to the basket. So it's going to be Kenley Coggins fouled by Faith Cross, Faith's third. Coggins will have 2 free throws in a 1-point game.
And we're not moving our feet. We're reaching in and not sliding our dang feet. And it's getting us in trouble.
Here's the dump in. Ottinger trying to take it up against the defender. And a late whistle on Braylon Russ. Russ will be called for her second foul.
Yeah. Braylon, I've seen her. Braylon said all ball.
So going to the line will be Ariel Ottinger. Ottinger eyes the mark. Free throw is
Get out of there.
Good
Right
to tie this game. Ariel Ottinger ties it at 43.
You know, we get back down here and get set up in our defense, and we seem to be in a little bit better shape. But when we try to.
Ottinger's second free throw won't go.
It's their ball. We slapped it out of bounds.
Now here on the drive, Johnson running one-hander, no good. Rebound, pulled down by Rayleigh Bush. Out ahead, it's going to be a foul against Magaha. That for Alexis Magaha will be her first. And it's going to put Oneida's Allie Smith at the free throw line for 2 shots. In a tie game, 1:40 to play. Toss is going to be off to the right. First one no good. Allie Smith's second free throw banks in. Oneida regains the lead. And now here's Cosby back the other way. Gracie Johnson. And now on the drive, Shelton for 2. She gets it to go. And now Cosby has a 1-point lead, 45-44. Back the other way, Rayleigh Bush for 3. Glances the iron, no good. And here is the rebound for Shiley Shelton. So Cosby by 1. And it's going to be Magaha over to Gracie Johnson. Johnson with 55 seconds to play, driving right. Her team by 1. Wants to take it to the baseline. Step back jumper. Won't go. Rebound. Analia Terry has it. Looks for help. Goes to Kelsey Pike. Pike going to bring it into front court with 40 seconds to play here in the third quarter. Pass goes over on the right side. Braylon Russ skip past Kelsey Pike. Deep 3. She passes on it. Wants to. Bush gets the 2 to go. And now it will be Cosby down 1 with the basketball. 15 seconds to play in the third quarter into front court. Gracie Johnson driving left. Free throw line. Kicks it off here. Shelton. Shelton drives right. Nearly traveled and did. 5.7 seconds to play here in the third. Cosby gets the ball to start the fourth. Oneida with a 1-point lead. 46-45. And it will be length of the floor. Cosby no pressuring here. Oneida will bring it in to Kelsey Pike. Half-court trap showing up. Pike works to the right. Spins. Jump stop. 1 jumper. Good. Kelsey Pike. 12 points for her. And Oneida leads 48-45. We take the fourth quarter break. We'll be back after telling you the score. At the end of 3, it's Oneida 48 and Cosby 45.
Banking is easier at United Cumberland Bank. ATM deposits, instant issue debit cards, and a mobile app that gives you full control are just a few reasons why more Scott Countyans are choosing United Cumberland Bank. This is Tammy Strunk, new accounts representative, and I would appreciate your business. Come see me and find out why more Scott Countyans are choosing United Cumberland Bank. Member FDIC.
I plugged it back in. Okay, I'm back on. All right. Welcome back to fourth quarter action, Mark. It's been a barn burner here in Cosby. Great third quarter.
Boy, hadn't it, though. It's a back and forth. They took the lead. We got it back. We've wrestled it back away from them. Man, they have found something in getting one-on-one matchups and cutting to the basket, and then we picked it up and made some big shots. Kelsey made a big shot right there. So it's going to be an interesting fourth quarter, Tim.
All right, with the basketball. This is going to be Gracie Johnson into front court. Pass goes over to Allie Smith. Smith on the drive, right side, the baseline. Running jumper, no good. Rebound, Faith Cross. They were hitting those earlier. It's been slower to come to them this round, and now Oneida trying to take advantage in transition, but they slow it up. Elmore goes over to Allie Smith. Her pass deflected and stolen by Coggins. Coggins going to race down court. Baseline lay-in attempt. No good. Rebound. Elmore played it well. Looks down court. Trying to find Faith Cross. Cross chases it down on the baseline. Spinning. She's got a double team. Drives. Dishes to Rayleigh Bush for the shot. Good. And she's fouled by Coggins. It looked, Mark, like it was going to be a bad sequence for Oneida, but it all of a sudden turned around to a bad sequence for Cosby.
It really did. I mean, it looked like they was going to put 2 on the board and cut it to 2 points there, or 3 points, and then it turned around to be a Looked like an easy bucket for Oneida, and then looked like Oneida was going to turn it over. But Faith made a good play and got it inside to Rayleigh Bush and turned it into a 3-point advantage for Oneida.
Bush's free throw is good. It's 51-45. So now back the other way. Here is a three-pointer from Magaha. It's good.
Yeah, what a shot. Good job by Magaha.
Back the other way, Oneida with the basketball. And this is going to be Faith Cross on the drive for the shot. It's good. Cross with a big answer mark. Now they cut it to 3, and she's able to expand it back out to 5. Back the other way, Johnson's shot won't go. She expected a foul, didn't get it here. And this is going to be corner. Allie Smith for 3. Shot won't fall. And back the other way, Magaha with the basketball. Here's a steal for Allie Smith. Smith's going to take it all the way down for Oneida, lay it off the glass, and it won't fall. And now Cosby comes up with it back the other way. They're close to turning it over here, but they've got possession. Magaha in front court to the right corner. It's going to be a 3, no good. Backside rebound taken away by Shelton. She puts it back up and in and draws the foul. What a play by Shelton here. And the foul will be against Faith Cross. That will be her 4th.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
makes it a 3-point game, by the way.
Yeah, it is. They've had chance after chance, and we gave it to them. We have gave it to them.
So at the line for a free throw here is going to be Shiley Shelton. She got 22 points in the game tonight. You know, she's been a killer.
And we've had them on the ropes time after time, and they just kept battling back.
Shelton's free throw won't go. Analia Terry gets the rebound and gets to Elmore. It's a 3-point game, 53-50. Back the other way with the basketball. This is going to be Elmore with it. And now the pass comes over to Kelsey Pike on the right wing in a 3-point game. Pike scoops through for the shot. Good. And she's fouled, and that for Shiley Shelton. The big gun for Cosby is her 4th foul mark. So this is getting tough now.
Yep. Yeah, that's a big bucket for Kelsey. Big bucket.
She gets the bucket and the free throw here in a 5-point game. It's 55-50. So Kelsey Pike will shoot the free throw here. Toss is on the way. No good. Rebound is going to be Ariel Ottinger. And now into front court, Katie Myers. This is going to be Magaha to Shelton, who drives for the shot. No good, but she draws the foul. So the foul against Oneida here puts Shiley Shelton at the free throw line for 2 tosses, the first of which is no good. Mark, if she's got a chink in her armor tonight for Shiley Shelton, she's 2 for 7 from the line now.
Yeah.
5-point game, Oneida leading.
And the rest of them's been pretty automatic from the free throw except her. And that's helped Oneida.
This free throw, no good. Rebound tip by Cosby. Out to the corner, a race for it, and it's going to be Oneida's basketball.
Whew.
With 5:05 to play in this one, it is 55-50. And Oneida will bring it up with 5 minutes to go and a 5-point lead here on the road against the Cosby Lady Eagles. Elmore gets a pick, drives all the way under. The layup rolls out, no good. Rebound tipped around. Russ battling for it. It'll be a jump ball, and it stays with Oneida. 4:50 to go.
Wow.
Lady Indians will bring it in from the baseline with Kelsey Pike. Into Elmore. They get it to Bush, looks in at Pike. They set a screen. She turns and drops it in. Nice set play for the Lady Indians, executed well.
Yes, it was, and Kelsey's pretty automatic down inside the paint.
Shaylee Shelton back the other way, backing all the way down in, baseline. And again, this time she doesn't get the foul, but she does.
Yeah, she does get the foul.
She doesn't get the shot, but she gets the foul. Draws it from Kelsey Pike.
Mm-hmm.
That's Kelsey's second. And Shaylee Shelton will go to the free throw line here, where she is 2 for 8 from the line. 22 points on the night. This free throw won't go. 57-50, Oneida by 7 on the road with 4:32 to go. Lady Indians try to pull above 500 here tonight. Second free throw is good from Shaylee Shelton. 57-51, Oneida by 6. Elmore back into front court. Working to her right, looking, goes over to Braylon Russ. She wants to lob it down in for Kelsey Pike. Not there. Goes back to Analia Terry. Terry now to Pike on the right wing. Pike thought about the three, drives into the paint. Hanging jumper rattles, good. Kelsey Pike heating up here. She has 18 points on the night. 4 minutes to play. Oneida by 8, 59-51. Back the other way, here is Katie Myers to Coggins. Coggins back to Myers. Free throw line, Myers bounce feed to Coggins. Coggins wants to drive to her right, flicks it up, it rolls off, no good. No rebounding there for Cosby. Here's Oneida the other way with it. Elmore with 3:40 to play and an 8-point lead. She kicks to the right corner. Analia Terry on the drive is a blocking foul against, I think, Katie Myers. That's going to put Analia Terry at the line. That for Katie Myers is her 4th. Analia Terry will shoot the front end of a 1-and-1. That's the 8th team foul on Cosby. Boys action coming up later on tonight. We're working on some video technical issues here. The free throw from Analia Terry is good. She earns one more.
Yeah, that stretches it out to a 9-point lead, and we've battled.
Here, this second shot won't go, and back the other way. Cosby will have possession midcourt. 60-51 is the score. Oneida in the lead. 60-51. Here's Magaha from the right wing for three, and it's good. A big shot and a timeout requested. We'll take the same. Telling you the score with 3:25 to play in the game. It's Oneida 60, Cosby 54. Welcome back, folks. Stephen Lindbergh, a big assist, helping us get the video back on here in this one. And that score is incorrect. Kevin's going to update this score for you here in just a minute. Oneida leads 60-54 with 3:25 to play. So now it's going to be Rachel Elmore lobbing ahead, and the ball is batted out of bounds. And it will be Oneida basketball.
They're going to turn it up defensively here. They're going to press us and try to turn us over. We've got a lead right here, a good lead. So
60-54. There's your score. We got it fixed for you with 3:11 to go. Oneida with the basketball and a 6-point lead. Braylon Russ backing up here. Pass goes over to Rachel Elmore in the right corner. Now Analia Terry over to Grace Shoemaker. Shoemaker to the corner, Braylon Russ. Double team, back to Shoemaker. 2:50 and ticking. Shoemaker loses the handle on it. It's going to be Johnson with the basketball. All the way down, shot blocked by Pike. Kelsey kind of came down awkward, and I think her right leg is hurt. Kelsey's leg is hurt, and we're going to take a break here for our sponsors as they tend to her with 2:45 to play in this one. We take the break with your score. It is Oneida 60 and Cosby 54.
Scenic Foods is about freshness, with meat cut in-store daily and special cut upon request. A deli that offers fresh meats and cheeses sliced to your choosing. A produce department offering fresh fruits and vegetables, and of course a full line of competitively priced groceries to meet your weekly shopping needs. Scenic Foods is about value and convenience. Don't have time to cook supper? Try our cheese sticks, pizza, and wings, as well as our fresh-made desserts and side dishes. Need to fill an empty pantry? We have all you need at Scenic Foods, located at 7352 Baker Highway in Huntsville.
Forget the bucket. Stop buying those expensive car care products. For a supreme clean, visit TNT Car Wash in Oneida. TNT Car Wash features the latest in touch-free car wash technology. TNT's touchless automatic wash bays are tough on road grime, but gentle on your car's finish. These feature-packed automatics give you complete control of the wash, including a wheel brush option. Want to wash it yourself? TNT also has traditional wash bays. And don't forget the interior, both vacuum and shampoo stations available. For a dynamite clean, TNT Car Wash, Oneida.
Welcome back to Cosby. 2 minutes, 45 seconds left to go in this one. The Lady Indians up 60-54 as they're still tending to Kelsey Pike over here underneath the basket, as the rest of the team is gathered around Marv West over at the bench. And Mark Matthews has actually gone over to see what he can find out and see how she's doing as well.
The Lady Indians were in retreat, defending against Gracie Johnson. As she took the basketball up to try to hit a shot, it was Kelsey racing back. She blocked the shot. But when she came down in an awkward way and was in a good deal, it appeared, a good deal of pain when she went down. So, her parents are here. Allison Gilbert is helping to check on her, and she's getting a great deal of attention right now as they try to assess what's going on with Kelsey Pike. That's just a devastating thing, Kevin. Kelsey, junior for Oneida, and for the Lady Indians, a big part of this 21-22 season. And they continue to tend to her down on the baseline. We're going to take another break with 2:45 to go. If we tell you the score.
Well,
go ahead.
Tim,
yeah.
From what I can see now, of course I'm not a doctor or anything, it looks like a cramp in her calf. Hopefully that's all it is.
Well, keep in mind that Kelsey was severely dehydrated throughout the week. She had the flu.
Yeah.
Mark's back.
Yeah, and it's a really, really, really bad cramp.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, and she's getting some fluids in her right now. They're trying to rub it out.
Well, I was worried the way she come down, it could have been her knee.
Well,
so it's good that it's cramp.
No, it's in her calf, and I'd say that they're working with her right now and trying to get some fluids in her, but it's a bad one. It's a bad one.
Cramp,
yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So given the options.
Yes, that's a good thing that it's just a cramp, but with everything that's been going on with her this week, that's if
you guys don't mind, I think right now would be a good opportunity to thank a couple of people that has helped us be on the air tonight. One is Coach Lowe.
Cody Lowe. Yeah.
And he got us on the Wi-Fi over here. If it wasn't for being on the school's Wi-Fi, we are not getting a good signal of any brand of cell service in here in the gym, so probably would not be happening. Plus, we had a technical issue a while ago. Actually had a cable issue coming from the camera into our computer that actually separated from the connector. And believe it or not, sitting right in front of the camera was
the man for the job.
Yeah, Stephen
Lindbergh.
And works for
Highland Telephone.
Yeah, and so he.
Are you going to keep playing fill in the blank with us?
Yeah, well, my mind's bouncing to about 3 or 4 things.
Stephen, he should know how to do that.
Yeah, he immediately looked around and said, "Y'all got cable problems?" He said, "I do this for a living," and he jumped right in there and took care of it.
All right. Most people wouldn't do that,
no.
But his understanding that we have to deal with Ben Garrett so much, he feels sorry for us.
Absolutely, I know that's what it was.
All right, Kelsey being helped off the floor. I wouldn't expect her to return. So Oneida's got 2:45 to play in a 6-point lead. They'll be minus Kelsey. Faith Cross, Rachel Elmore, Rayleigh Bush, Analia Terry, and Braylon Russ for Oneida. Oneida working it up in rear court. Cross now into front court, pitches back to Elmore. Oneida with a 6-point lead in the ball. 2.5 to go. Here's Elmore starting right, going back left. Lady Indians trying to take the clock down. Man-to-man defense from Cosby here. Faith Cross spinning, looking, goes over to Analia Terry. Terry now draws the double team. She's going to be fouled here on a push. Who will this be, Allie Smith or Johnson? It's going to be Gracie Johnson picking up her third, and it will put Analia Terry at the free throw line. That's now 10 fouls on Cosby, so it's going to be 2 free throws for Oneida with 2:18 to play and a 6-point lead. Analia Terry's first free throw is no good.
Got to make them down the stretch here.
Glad we got the video back for this stretch run here.
Yeah. What a game it has been.
Second toss for Analia Terry. That's a good one. So, 7-point game. Johnson into front court with the basketball. Working to her right. Driving baseline. Loses the handle on it. Faith Cross comes up with it as Johnson lost her balance. Now Rayleigh Bush splitting 2 defenders. Lobbing it down. Trying to get it to Analia Terry. It's batted out of bounds. Touched last by Allie Smith of Cosby. 2:01 to play here in the pressure cooker at the Eagles' Nest. 61-54, Oneida by 7, but Cosby's bringing all they got. Rachel Elmore to work the ball inbounds, finds Rayleigh Bush. Bush picked up by Coggins, a double team coming. She hands it off to Braylon Russ. Russ out near midcourt, and Coach West wants a timeout. We'll take the same for our sponsors. 1:54 to play, 1:54 to play in the game. So not a 61, Cosby 54.
El Rey is Scott County's home for great Mexican flavor. Located in Oneida Plaza, we're just up the sidewalk from Walmart. From our fresh chips that are made daily to our chicken or beef fajitas that are big enough to share, El Rey uses the freshest ingredients to serve authentic Mexican dishes that will be a hit with the entire family. Stop in before the game on Friday or pop in on Saturday and watch college football on one of nearly a dozen screens while you eat. That's El Rey Azteca, open until 9 p.m. Sunday through Thursday and 10 p.m. on weekends.
They're in that huddle, the Oneida timeout, Mark, with your plan with 1:54 and a 7-point lead.
Well, first of all, I get my best free throw shooters in the ball game, certainly, and because they're going to come after you. You're probably going to try to foul you because we've got a 7-point lead, and they're going to probably put you on the line. So
Oneida's Analia Terry will bring it in side front court. Bounce feed is into Rayleigh Bush. Bush with a double team nearing her, gets it out to Braylon Russ. Russ hands it off to Bush. It's tipped into rear court and stolen, and Shelton is going to be fouled on a push. She's going to the line to shoot 1 and 1, and the foul is on Rayleigh Bush.
I don't know if I agree with that one.
Even if you don't, this is a tough situation. Shiley Shelton has struggled from the line.
Oh, they called it. I thought they called it on them.
No.
Oh, okay.
Shelton's at the line for the front end of a 1 and 1. The free throw is good. She has missed a ton of them tonight, but comes up with a big one when it counts and makes this a 6-point game, 61-55. 1:45 to go. Shelton's free throw. Wow. She's hit 3 straight. Crunch time. She's knocking them down. Now full court pressure, and on the inbounds trying to get it to Elmore. It's out of bounds. Stays with Oneida. Oneida stacking up. Remember, if you just joined us, Kelsey Pike had an injury. Now the inbounds. Braylon Russ catches it down in front court, spinning, eluding defenders. Russ on the left wing now passes over to Bush. Now to Analia Terry. 1.5 to play. Oneida spreading it out with a 5-point lead. Back to Russ. Braylon Russ over to Elmore. Skip pass to the corner. It's going to be Analia Terry. Shot won't go, but there's Bush for the rebound, and she'll clear it back out to Braylon Russ. Russ is going to be fouled on a push, and that's 4 on Gracie Johnson of Cosby.
Wow.
Braylon Russ will have 2 free throws here. Braylon, she had 16 points in that first half, has gone silent in the second half, but she could hit a couple of big ones here with Oneida leading by 5.
Yeah, Knott took a whole lot of shots here in the second half, but boy, that's big.
Yep, she hits this one.
Yeah.
It's now a 6-point game with 1:15 to play.
Yeah, and I believe she was just spin after that first half. She had a big first half. Huge free throws here in the second half.
Yep, she hits them both. 18 points for Braylon. Here's Grace Shoemaker in for Analia Terry with 1:15 to play. Oneida by 7. And here comes Cosby with the basketball. Oneida man-to-man defensively, and it's going to be Shelton on the drive. In the paint. Scoops the shot up there. It rolls good. And a timeout, Cosby, with 1:07 to play. We'll take a break with your score. It's Oneida 63, Cosby 58.
Home-style cooking with friendly service and a relaxed atmosphere. That's Razak's. Razak's offers breakfast served daily, just like Grandma fixed it, and daily specials like country fried steak, turkey and dressing, and of course, a fish fry every Friday. Razak's has a full menu, ranging from quick and easy favorites like hamburgers and club sandwiches to comfort foods like pinto beans. And you'll love something off the grill, like grade A cut sirloin, ribeye, or shrimp kebabs. That's Razak's on U.S. Highway 27 in Helenwood. Razak's, country cooking and great steaks.
Welcome back to the Eagles Nest. Boys action coming up later. Right now, a girls finish. 1:07 to play. Oneida leads by 5. They bring it in against pressure to Faith Cross. Cross is in front court for the Lady Indians. Cross looks, gives to Elmore. Elmore back down to Rayleigh Bush. Back to Cross. 54 seconds. The pass to Elmore is deflected, and as she makes the catch, she travels with it. Oneida turns it over against the pressure. And now Cosby, which has been just racing into the paint or to the baseline and scoring almost at will with Shelton, will have the ball. Oneida's lining up man-to-man defensively here again, Mark.
I don't get it. I really don't.
And Allie Smith will check in for Faith Cross with 51 seconds.
They've gashed us like this.
Here is Shelton. Shelton wants to take it in against Elmore, spinning right all the way into the paint. And Oneida fouls her. And she's going to go to the line to shoot 2 free throws. And it was against Rachel Elmore.
You know, I get it. I mean, man-to-man, you can – when you have a smaller lineup, that's the way to play. But when you get in these kind of situations,
what about Shiley Shelton?
Yeah.
Stepping up her free throw game here when it counts. She's cut it to 4. And she has one more here. 46 seconds to play. 63-59. She can cut it to a one-possession game.
You can't say enough about Cosby. Man, they have done a great job.
Shiley Shelton's free throw. She's hit 5 in a row in crunch time. Faith Cross to work it inbounds. She gets it in to Braylon Russ. Back over to Cross. Long down court. She finds Analia Terry with 40 seconds. Terry backs out and goes back to Cross, who pitches to Braylon Russ. And she's going to be fouled on a reach-in foul by Katie Myers, and that is it for Myers. She will foul out of this game. That's her 5th foul with 34 seconds to play. Braylon Russ, who Mark we mentioned, had that big first half. She had a couple of big free throws moments ago. She'll have 2 free throws here with Oneida leading by 3. One of them makes it a 2-possession game with 34 seconds.
How big are these?
Good. Russ makes this a 2-possession game.
Never hit nothing but the bottom of the net.
Braylon coming up big tonight. No more Kelsey Pike due to a severe cramp. Second free throw won't go. The rebound is batted out, touched last by Oneida. With 32 seconds to play, Mark, it's been get it to Shiley Shelton and let her attack the paint. Here is Shiley Shelton across midcourt. Now inside the three-point line. Now at the free throw line. She's going to be fouled on a push. That is going to put her at the free throw line. And who's the foul against? It will be Elmore picking up her 3rd. Shelton, who has been so solid from the line, is going for 2 more.
Why are we still in a man-to-man? I can't believe it.
Shelton's free throw, good.
Holy cow, guys.
Shelton has now hit 6 straight free throws. It's a 3-point game with 25.5 seconds to play. Oneida wants a timeout. We'll take the same. 25 seconds to go. It's Oneida 64, Cosby 61.
El Rey is Scott County's home for great Mexican flavor. Located in Oneida Plaza, we're just up the sidewalk from Walmart. From our fresh chips that are made daily to our chicken or beef fajitas that are big enough to share, El Rey uses the freshest ingredients to serve authentic Mexican dishes that will be a hit with the entire family. Stop in before the game on Friday or pop in on Saturday and watch college football on one of nearly a dozen screens while you eat. That's El Rey Azteca. Open until 9 p.m. Sunday through Thursday and 10 p.m. on weekends.
Welcome back to Cosby High School. There's 25 and a half seconds left, Mark. 64-61 for Oneida. Cosby standing at the free throw line, trying to make this a 2-point game. Shiley Shelton, she's hit 6 straight free throws. If she misses, you've got to secure this rebound.
You have to, and she has done a fantastic job at the line here in the last 6 straight free throws. She's hit every one of them.
If she hits it, then you got to get it in.
Yeah.
Faith Cross and Braylon Russ are down there to box out. Braylon Russ. That shows her toughness. The free throw is good. Now Oneida's got to get it in. Faith Cross looking, calling, gets it into Elmore. Double team for Elmore. Loses the handle on it momentarily. It's batted out of bounds. It'll stay with Oneida. 21 seconds to play, and it's 64-62. Oneida by 2, but they've got to bring it in rear court here in a tough environment. Coach Lowe is up and directing traffic. Here's Oneida to bring it in bounds. It's batted, and it's going to be to Faith Cross. She hadn't reestablished herself in bounds. Oneida turns it over.
Yep.
So with 19 seconds to go, Cosby's basketball and a chance to tie it or take the lead, and I just saw Kelsey Pike reemerge and sit on the bench. Could she be available?
I doubt it.
Here is Cosby to bring it in bounds. They're going to get it into Shelton. She's got it in rear court. She's done it from the line. 17, 16, Shelton kicks it right corner. McGaha for 3. No good. Rebound. It's going to be a tough out for it. And Oneida, Braylon Russ, probably had an over the back prior to that. They didn't call it. And then they eventually do call the foul. And it's going to be the 5th on Shiley Shelton. A devastating call in 2 ways. Oneida by 2. Braylon Russ will have 2 free throws. And Shiley Shelton will foul out of this game, I think, if I've got that right.
Yeah.
10.8 seconds to play. Here's the free throw. Braylon Russ's free throw is no good. Hope remains alive for Cosby. It's going to stay a 1-possession game. No, Shelton's still out there, Mark.
Just 4.
4 fouls.
Just 4.
2-point game, Braylon Russ. Free throw, good. So here we go. Cosby needs a 3 to tie with 9, 8, 7 seconds. Shelton and a timeout for Coach Lowe. We keep it here. 6.4 seconds to play.
What a game.
We told people it might be like this. And I think it's been worth the price of admission for those folks here, and hopefully you've enjoyed it from home.
No question about it. This is it's going to come down to 1 possession here either way. And
I would think in the ideal world, Coach Lowe would like to get it in the hands of his freshman McGaha.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean,
he took a chance with her a minute ago and just missed the 3. I think she gets another shot.
I believe she does, and I would put it in her hands, absolutely.
Well, now, we're sitting right here next to our bench, and guess who he's talking to directly?
Well, he's looking all up and down the bench.
Well,
he's trying to trick
directly.
you, Kevin. Who's he talking to?
He's talking to her quite a bit.
He's putting the voodoo on you, Kevin.
He's talking to all of them, but he's looking directly at her most of the time.
Well, we think that's who it's going to be. Let's see.
Here we go.
Cosby's going to bring it in. McGaha is going to bring it in to Gracie Johnson. 3-point game, 6.4 seconds from Cosby. Great girls action here, and McGaha will bring it into Johnson with 5, 4, 3 seconds. She goes to Shelton. Deep 3. No good. Rebound, Oneida. In this game, game 1 of this season series comes to a close here in Cosby. What a show the 2 teams put on.
What a game.
Looking forward to the rematch. Coach Cody Lowe, Coach Marv West, and a 3-point finish from Cosby. We take the break. Telling you the final score in this one is the Oneida Lady Indians 65, the Cosby Lady Eagles 62.
Lumber King in Oneida, Tennessee is the region's one-stop shop for everything a DIYer might need. Carhartt apparel, rugged clothing that works as hard as you do. Lumber King Rental Center, a home for not only tools that a construction site might need, but heavy equipment that can get the hardest job done in no time. Here at Lumber King, we carry all of the essentials. Let us be your #1 source for everything construction. You can visit us at 20359 Alberta Street in Oneida, Tennessee. Because at Lumber King, we deliver.
Banking is easier at United Cumberland Bank. ATM deposits, instant issue debit cards, and a mobile app that gives you full control are just a few reasons why more Scott Countyans are choosing United Cumberland Bank. This is Tammy Strunk, new accounts representative, and I would appreciate your business. Come see me and find out why more Scott Countyans are choosing United Cumberland Bank. Member FDIC.
Forget the bucket. Stop buying those expensive car care products. For a supreme clean, visit T&T Car Wash in Oneida. T&T Car Wash features the latest in touch-free car wash technology. T&T's touchless automatic wash bays are tough on road grime, but gentle on your car's finish. These feature-packed automatics give you complete control of the wash, including a wheel brush option. Want to wash it yourself? T&T also has traditional wash bays. And don't forget the interior, both vacuum and shampoo stations available. For a dynamite clean, T&T Car Wash, Oneida.
South Fork Physical Therapy is proud to support the Scott Highlanders and the Oneida Indians. With offices in both Huntsville and Oneida, one of our 6 doctors of physical therapy are always close by. We regularly treat back and neck pain, general sprains and strains, vertigo or dizziness, TMJ disorders, as well as post-operative patients. We accept all insurances and flexible payment plans are available. At South Fork Physical Therapy, we strive to make your experience accessible, affordable, and enjoyable.
And welcome back to Cosby as the Lady Indians get the huge win tonight, 65-62 over the Cosby Eagles. Joining me now, former broadcast partner coming up and visiting us from Florida, my brother Mel Akers. And Mel, I'm going to let you go ahead and take care of their scoring first, leading off for Cosby.
All righty, for Cosby, number 2, Gracie Johnson had 8 points. Number 4, Shiley Shelter had 31 points. Allie Smith, number 14, had 4 points. Number 24, Alexis Magaha, 18 points. And Ariel Ottinger had 1 point. For free throws, Gracie Johnson was 3 out of 4. Shiley Shelter, 9 of 16. Allie Smith, 0 for 1. Alexa McGinn, 6 for 6. And Ariel Ottinger was 1 for 2.
As a team, they were 19 of 29. That's pretty good.
For the Oneida Lady Indians, Kelsey Pike had 18 points. Rachel Elmore with 2. Faith Cross with 6.
Braylon
Russ.
My writing. I'm sorry, Mel.
I can't read your writing.
Yeah.
Braylon Russ had 20 points.
Analia
Terry, 9. Allie Smith with 1. And Rayleigh Bush with 9. And for free throws, Kelsey Pike was 1 of 3 from the line. Faith Cross, 2 of 4. Braylon Russ, 4 of 8. Anna Terry, 2 of 4. Allie Smith, 1 of 4. And Miss Bush, is it Bush or Bosch?
Rayleigh Bush.
Rayleigh Bush, okay, was 1 for 1. That's 11 out of 24.
And just for everybody to know, we dropped that on him about 30 seconds before we come on the air.
Yeah.
But did a great job. So the Lady Indians get the big win tonight over Cosby, 65-62. Coming up here in just a few minutes will be boys action. Now the Cosby boys are loaded for bear as well. But Mel, I just wanted to touch base with you. You followed us several times from your home down in Florida.
Right. I'll tell you, I've tried to get into some of the Florida sports, and I just can't get into it. I'd much rather watch what's going on up here. It's just not the same.
All right.
I see you replace Mark with a wiser.
Yeah, we've got
a wiser person over
we've
here.
Got
Thank
one of
goodness. I feel smarter just sitting down there.
One of the OGs, an original gangster from the old MBR 5 TV days, the throwback. We used to watch MBR 5.
We used to watch it
quite often.
Coach Marv, it shows where we were on Fridays and Saturdays.
It does. Coach Marv West joins us now. Coach, I think if people didn't believe what we hyped this up to be as a battle between two very good teams, very good coaches, and a great atmosphere, what a great Friday night for basketball. I know it's misery for you guys during the game in a lot of ways, but before we get to that, the first question I think everybody has is, can you give us a little bit about Kelsey Pike?
Dehydrated. She was cramping. She cramped earlier than that, and we solved that, I guess, for the time being. And then when she, went down that on the other end, it was a lot worse. Just having trouble staying hydrated right now, and it started with the sickness before Thanksgiving. And it's, she's a long way from where she was against Campbell County, but she's still just having trouble with that. And they'll get her there. They'll figure it out.
Yeah. So she was able to bring you 18 points tonight, but wasn't able to be out there on the finish. So you had some other girls that had to take you through the finish. In that first half, let's talk about Braylon Russ and the hot streak she got on in the second quarter.
She does that. There's times where she is just on. And, she did that against Campbell County too. After she missed a couple of tough looks, she got squared up, made some shots, and she's a gamer. She loves the spotlight. She likes being out here in front of everybody. And, she missed a free throw there at the end. The front end of that double bonus, and then she stepped right back up and nailed the one we needed to make them have to go for the three down here.
So now talk to us about in that second half, especially in the fourth quarter, Cosby was able to bring the ball down. Majority of the time it was Shiley Shelton, and she was just driving through the paint if she could to the baseline and going after it. Talk about that.
And sometimes we would make it a tough shot for her, and she made some tough shots, but a lot of the time we're just not playing defense like we're supposed to be. And it was the same thing you saw against Clark Range, except they didn't have the shooters Clark Range has in the corner. It's the same thing you saw against Powell. If you were at that game, we have got to do it, and the same thing we did with Harriman. We've got to do a better job of stopping the drive, stopping it early. I don't want the ball getting below the free throw line that easily. Mm-hmm. I want them to have to work it a little bit. We just weren't. I don't know. We overplay a lot for steals and deflections and then get out of position, or, she was going left and then spinning back to her right every time, and it kept telling them, let her stay left because she's not going to finish left. She's always going to come back because she's not comfortable scoring to her left. So we'll see if we can get, we're going to play this team later in the year. We'll see if we can get better at stopping that stuff.
Also, something I want to point out, Rachel Elmore in that first half, very, very active, especially on the boards, getting good position, doing nice things.
Rachel's an athlete. I mean, I've said it before. She is a tremendous athlete. If she knew what she had, and I keep telling her what she has, but if she'll believe in herself and not worry about the mistakes, there is not a better athlete in our district than her. I mean, I'd put her up against anybody. She jumps well. She's fast, quick. She's got a lot of intangibles other girls don't have. And, what she's got to do is I'm waiting on that breakthrough moment where she just sees she has it. Mm-hmm. And she did a better job tonight. She made some tough decisions against Campbell County, getting it into traffic and walking. Or she did a better job of kicking it tonight, and we've been talking about that. But she's got to see when she sees daylight, she's just got to go.
And she had to run the point a little bit for you with Caroline out. And tell folks a little bit about Caroline. And
got what we think is a sprained MCL. But she's had the knee problems with both knees, had surgery on both knees. And, anytime something happens, we're all biting our lip, hoping it's not too bad. But we're hoping just 2 to 3 weeks and she'll be back. But, I'm not a doctor. Yeah. But I'm just going by what they're telling her, what they're telling me, and all we can do is what they're having her do. She's walking on it pretty good right now. We're going to see. I want it so bad for her to be able to play the rest of this year. I want it more than I do for any of them, just because she's never had this opportunity, and she's capable of helping us. I mean, she is a player. She sees the floor well. It's just getting those games in and getting that game time. I mean, there's no substitute. We can practice all we want, whatever. No substitute for games with people in the stands, and the other team keying on things to take it, away from us. there's no substitute for that. So I just, hope we can get her back. I want it for her really bad.
All right, back into for the first time district play on Tuesday night. You got By the way, I was going to ask
Oakdale's in the other district now. They're in the region.
I'll never get this right.
They moved
back into district play a week from tonight when you go to Coalfield.
Well,
is that right?
From tonight we go to Coalfield. Yes, we got Oakdale at home Tuesday, so we're hoping we can come out ready to go with them. You know how they're going to play, and they gave us all we wanted last year in that district quarterfinal. I mean, they gave us all we wanted in that game. And, we got to come out. We got to get Kelsey healthy for that game because if they're going to play a 2-3, we're going to need Kelsey. And she loves those zone defenses.
By the way,
did you hear about what I said about you?
Mark, I'll tell you two things. One, he said Mel's an upgrade, and he felt smarter just sitting next to Mel as opposed to sitting next to you. But more importantly,
I can see that.
More importantly,
you can see that I would say that.
Yes.
More importantly, he said a minute ago that he's not a doctor. So apparently, a lot of people mistake you for that.
If there's anybody that thinks I'm a doctor, something's wrong.
Yeah, you always say that, don't you? That you're a doctor. Let me take a look.
I definitely tell everyone up front. I don't analyze this. I've been in this thing for 20-something years. I don't analyze injuries. I've seen kids I could have swore were fine that had tore ACLs and everything else. And then I've seen the ones I'll be like, gosh, she's done. She's done. Well, she's back the next day.
Yeah.
So, when I got down there to Kelsey, the only good thing I heard was Kelsey said, it's a cramp, it's a cramp.
Yeah.
So I was fine with that. That's when I walked back up here and said, Dad, take care of this.
So you pulled above 500. Tuesday night, Oakdale at home. We don't have that one, but we'll be back with you on Friday night at Coalfield. A much improved Coalfield Lady Yellow Jackets.
Yeah, I mean, they've got basically the same, or a lot of the same players they had last year, plus the Morrison girl's back, which is a freshman. She had some 30-point games. That's a team, if we get into half court and want to just allow them to walk the ball up, allow her to jog back on D, it's going to be a long night for us. We have got to run her.
All right, Coach, thanks for joining us. Congratulations on a big win in a tough place.
It was. This is a great win for a very young and inexperienced team, especially to finish that game. I don't care how ugly it was, but we finished it without Kelsey, with some kids that have never been in this situation.
They overcome you.
Maybe. I think Coach Markham must have took over.
We'll see you at Coalfield.
I'm proud of him.
Final score, Oneida 65, Cosby 62. We're back right after this.
Odds are there's a Potter's Ace Hardware right in your neighborhood, with expert advice and the right tools and supplies to make your quick fixes even quicker. Around the block, what you need in stock, with people who know their stuff. Potter's Ace has a convenient location on Industrial Lane here in Oneida. Visit the helpful folks at Potter's Ace for all your home improvement needs. Potter's Ace, the helpful place.
Scenic Foods is about freshness, with meat cut in-store daily and special cut upon request. A deli that offers fresh meats and cheeses sliced to your choosing. A produce department offering fresh fruits and vegetables, and of course a full line of competitively priced groceries to meet your weekly shopping needs. Scenic Foods is about value and convenience. Don't have time to cook supper? Try our cheese sticks, pizza, and wings, as well as our fresh-made desserts and side dishes. Need to fill an empty pantry? We have all you need at Scenic Foods, located at 7352 Baker Highway in Huntsville.
All right.
Odds are there's a Potter's Ace Hardware right in your neighborhood, with expert advice and the right tools and supplies to make your quick fixes even quicker. Around the block, what you need in stock, with people who know their stuff. Potter's Ace has a convenient location on Industrial Lane here in Oneida. Visit the helpful folks at Potter's Ace for all your home improvement needs. Potter's Ace, the helpful place.
Home improvement doesn't have to break the bank. At Salvage LLC, we have everything you need to finish your new home or to give a makeover to your existing home. From a full line of laminated and vinyl flooring to interior and exterior doors to crown molding and baseboards, start your next home project at Salvage LLC. Stop by and check out our model kitchen setup for ideas on how to take your kitchen from functional to stunning. Salvage LLC is located on Industrial Lane in Oneida. Open 8:30 a.m. until 5 p.m., Monday through Friday. Find us online at salvagellc.net.
Oh, well, that can change.
And welcome back to Cosby, Tennessee. We're live here at Cosby High School for the boys game coming up. The Oneida Indians and the Cosby Eagles.
Can I tell them what you just said to me?
No.
That's what I thought.
But just to reemphasize, 3 years ago, when the Lady Indians came up here on a Saturday night and advanced to the substate, or advances Murfreesboro for the first time in 3 years, the very next Monday, the Cosby boys came to Oneida and knocked the boys out of making the state
Yes,
tournament.
they did. I remember that.
Yeah.
I was at that one, yes.
Trey Johnson was on that team. Now, he's graduated, thankfully for us. He
Yes.
was a Mr. Basketball nominee a year ago.
And he was, and they went to the state tournament last year.
Yes, they did.
15-14 record and knocked off Harriman in a region championship
At
game.
Harriman.
At Harriman.
Absolutely wore them out.
Beat them by 10 points, 57-47.
Coached by Cody Lowe, in relief because they
Yes.
lost their region game and their coach
They did.
was suspended. Now Cody Lowe's the permanent coach for this Cosby team. Tonight he starts Shaden Odell, Slate Shropshire. Boy, I hope I can get that one.
Man.
Paxton Coggins, Hayden Green, and Corey Askew. For Oneida, in the road orange uniforms, black numerals trimmed in white, it will be Brock West, Mason Keaton, Rylan Duncan. Landon Lindbergh gets the start
Ask
tonight,
Kevin?
and Zeb Spradlin.
Did you say ask Kevin?
Ask you?
Sure. Cosby in the home white uniforms with blue numerals. It's boys action from the nest, the Eagles' nest here in Cosby. We hope you're enjoying the action tonight. To tip it will be Zeb Spradlin, Corey Askew, and the tip controlled by the Cosby Eagles. Home standing, Hayden Green will back it across midcourt, guarded here by Lindbergh on his first start of the year. Bounce feed over on the left side, trying to get it to Shropshire, and it's turned over, and Oneida will have the ball.
Good defense right off the bat. And who else? Landon Lindbergh.
So now Landon to bring it into Mason Keaton. Oneida coming off their first loss. Indians are 2-1 after the loss to Campbell County on Monday night. What was that a push?
That was
That
a
is
foul.
a foul.
Yeah.
It happened so fast, I didn't even see who was on.
Who was that on? Okay.
Wow.
Oh, okay. It was on Slate Shropshire for a push, they said. I don't know. So, Cosby with a foul, Oneida with the basketball. Lindbergh, bounce feed down in. Rylan Duncan spins around his man, hooks the shot up, no good. First try, battles, gets his own rebound back up, no good. Rebound this time. He probably got away with an over the back there. And here comes Cosby up the right side. Hayden Green loses the handle on it, and it's going to stay with the Eagles. Coach Jacob King didn't agree with that, I don't think.
What?
So now Cosby will bring it inside front court. The bounce feed is in to Corey Askew. Askew on the right wing. Cosby, a three reigning team. They will drop them down. Paxton Coggins gets it to the corner to Shaden Odell. It's a tradition here for these Eagles. And here's Coggins for three. Short. Rebound, battled for two. Indians battle, and it's Cosby who comes up with it. They get it into the paint. Shropshire back out right corner. Three-pointer in and out, no good. Cosby comes up with the rebound. That was Askew on the miss. And now the Eagles with the basketball down in the left corner is going to be Shropshire. And then a cut to the back door and a stumble by Shropshire, and the ball will go out of bounds.
Say that again.
A stumble by Shropshire.
Yeah, that's better.
We are scoreless, a minute 10 into this. Two teams with intense defensive work. And here's Landon Lindbergh down court. The ball is going to be knocked away. He was not going for the shot. They're going to say it was deflected out of bounds, but it's another foul on Cosby. Or was it? No, they just say deflected out of bounds.
Yeah, he was going for the shot. It just got knocked out of bounds.
Keaton will lob it into West. Brock West back out to Lindbergh. We're scoreless here in the first quarter. 6:38 and ticking. Brock West on the left wing gets a pick, tries to go into Spradlin. Now needs help, looks for and finds Mason Keaton out top. Keaton guarded here by Corey Askew. Keaton to Lindbergh on the right wing. Lindbergh off a pick from Duncan, picks up the dribble. Duncan cuts to the basket, the layup won't go. Rebound Shropshire. Shropshire long down court. He hits it to Shaden Odell for the shot, no good, but a foul. Was it Brock West or was it Mason Keaton? I think maybe West from the backside. We'll see.
Yeah, I think you're right. Yep.
Yeah, the foul is Brock West with his first. Shaden Odell will go to the free throw line for a pair of tosses. In a scoreless game, he puts Cosby on the board 1-0 with 6:13 to play in the first quarter.
Well, we've had three looks down here on our end, but we hadn't been able to get the layups.
Shaden Odell's second free throw is good. And now Cosby with a 2-0 lead, and Oneida will bring it the other way. Mason Keaton bouncing out high with the basketball for the Indians. 2 minutes into this game. Keaton on the drive, separated from the basketball to Brock West. Back to Keaton. He thought about the three. Now he's on the drive, dishes to Duncan. Back around to Lindbergh, and now Spradlin. Free throw line back out top, Mason Keaton. 5:45 and ticking here in the first half. Cosby 2, Oneida 0. And this is going to be Lindbergh on the cut. Now Spradlin top of the key. Keaton on the left side, cutting through. Brock West, layup won't go. Rebound pulled in for Cosby by Hayden Green. Ahead to the left side, Coggins to the corner. It's a three-pointer from Askew. It's good. Cordy Askew knocks down the three. Cosby leads 5-0.
4 layups we've missed.
Back the other way. Keaton with the basketball. Now trailing by 5, Oneida. Keaton starts right, goes left, bounce feed. Lindbergh looking in, dumps it in. Duncan makes a tough catch, turns. He's going to be called for the charge. Coggins snuck in behind. Paxton Coggins got in there and drew the foul, drew the charge, and it's 5-0. Oneida full court pressure. And here's Coggins in rear court. He goes to Shropshire. And now the pass goes over to Green. Numbers, ball down court, deflected out of bounds by Oneida. 5 minutes to go first quarter, 5-0 Cosby.
Good job by Zeb Spradlin getting back there. They had an open look, but Zeb was able to come across the paint there and knock it away.
Cosby gets it into Hayden Green. Green is going to be fouled by Landon Lindbergh. That's his first, team's third.
That was a late whistle.
Hand check foul on Lindbergh. And now Cosby will bring it in side front court, but he throws into rear court to Hayden Green. Green against Lindbergh, brings it across, turns him, down through the paint. Lindbergh's going to be called for a foul.
Yeah, that
will be his second.
That was.
So Landon's going to have to come off. Caden Rector will check in. Cosby looking to attack. They bring it in bounds Coggins. Paxton Coggins on the dribble, now goes to Askew, driving right, hesitation, back left, hang jumper, no good, rebound Rylan Duncan. Clears it to Mason Keaton in transition. Keaton up against Odell, driving all the way through the paint, flicks it off the glass, good. Keaton gets Oneida on the board. It's 5-2 with 4.5 to play in the first quarter. Zeb Spradlin with the tip and steal, lays it off the glass, good. Spradlin doing it all. Tipping it, stealing it, scoring it. It's a 1-point game with 4:15 and ticking here in the first quarter. Coggins now midcourt. Now they get it to Shropshire to the corner. Odell now into the paint, spinning. Askew shot short, rebound. Mason Keaton, ball taken away by Askew. Driving right, baseline, bounce feed over, layup good. Hayden Green for 2. Oneida wants a timeout. Halfway through the first quarter, your score, Cosby 7, Oneida 4.
A responsible local bank must branch out into the community it serves. At First National Bank, we realize a community bank must be a strong partner with the community. That's why First National Bank doesn't have branches, but roots that are deeply embedded in the fundamentals and foundations set forth in the past, with a vision for fostering the potential for the future. Since 1904, First National Bank has had only one focus: you. First National Bank. Your family, your future, your bank. Member FDIC.
Welcome back to Cosby High School. Halfway through the first quarter, Oneida trails 7-4. Indians with the basketball, down 3. Keaton in a run out down court, spinning in the paint, scoops the shot up, no good, but he draws a foul. Keaton will go to the line to shoot 2 free throws, and the foul will be against Shaden Odell, his first, team second. We want to hope everybody had a good Thanksgiving. We're into December now. We're going to say, Merry Christmas. Kevin said we have to say Happy Holidays, but Mark, me and you,
he did not.
We're Merry Christmas guys.
Yeah, we're Christmas guys. Kevin's holiday guy.
Yep. First free throw, no good from Keaton. He'll have a second attempt. This one is good. We're just kidding. We're all Merry Christmas, guys. The inbounds is to Corey Askew. And ahead is Hayden Green. Down the right side, Green double team, airborne shot or pass is going to be deflected by Brock West, but he commits the foul here at this point. Brock West second, team fifth.
Yeah, but that was hard defense. That's just playing hard. Brock coming after the basketball, trying to get a steal. It was a foul, Kevin. Was a foul.
And now with the basketball, we're going to have a foul on Caden Rector. Rector, you know, I'm not going to say he committed the foul right there. I don't think he did. However, the referee was screened, and I don't know what he was doing that was going to be effective anyway.
No.
So I'm not sure what he was doing that got the foul called. It seemed unnecessary, and I could be wrong. But back the other way, Askew backing in with the basketball, backdoor cut. Green kicks it back out, and this is going to be Ethan Schultz. Now Coggins on the baseline. Back out, Askew for three. No good. Rebound, Rylan Duncan. Double team, gets it away to Zeb Spradlin. 2-point game. Bounce feed ahead, Sam Bell for the layup. No good. Rebound, Schultz. Had a chance to tie it. Couldn't get the layup in. And now here's Cosby by two the other way with it. Hayden Green. Bounce feed down in. Back out to Green for three. No good. Rebound falls to the floor. Picked up by Askew. Askew turns, goes back to Green in the left corner. He's going to drive baseline all the way under, blocked away by Sam Bell, and now it's Mason Keaton in a run out. In a 2-point game, Keaton lays it up good. Mason with 5. We're tied at 7. 2:45 and ticking here in the first quarter at Cosby High School in the Eagles' nest. The Eagles with the basketball against Oneida pressure, and here is going to be Keaton in retreat, batting the ball out of bounds. Hayden Bronner checks in.
They need to pick the pace up.
I agree with you, Mr. Happy Holiday.
Hayden Green going to bring it in from the baseline. Bounce feed, and the layup is going to be good.
That was pretty.
Yeah, it was. Corey Askew pops open and gets the lay-in to go, and it's back to a 2-point lead for Cosby. Here's Oneida to bring it the other way with Mason Keaton. Down 2, 9-7, 2:20 to play. They dump it in. Hayden Bronner makes a tough catch, takes it up against the defender, no good. Second time, no good. Rebound is going to be Cosby, and a foul on Hayden Bronner. That for Oneida will be the 7th team foul. And I know this. Cosby can hit free throws.
Yes. And 3-pointers.
Probably all of them.
And we can hit
layups. Corey Askew's got the front end of a 1-and-1. He's got he's got a 3 and a 2 in this one. He's got 5 of Cosby's 9.
We've missed 6 layups in this game so far.
Askew with the front end of a 1-and-1 here in a 2-point game. The free throw is good. In the least surprising thing you'll see tonight, Cosby knocks down the free throw. They've hit their first 3. They'll have another one here. Corey Askew in a 3-point game. His free throw, good. Now that one took a little iron, but it dropped in anyway. Caden Rector will bring it into front court for the Indians. To the trailing Rylan Duncan. 4-point game. Mason Keaton with it. 2 minutes to play first quarter. Friday night basketball from Cosby High School. Lady Indians won earlier. Keaton drives in, kicks it to Sam Bell for 3. Short. Rebound. Rylan Duncan taking it up in traffic. Won't go. Rebound. Bronner trying to get to it, and he's fouled from behind. This may be Ivy Poe picking up his first, team's 3rd.
Yeah, Bronner's tough down in there.
So Oneida will bring it in from the baseline in a 4-point game. Mason Keaton to work the ball inbounds. Looking, goes through Bronner's hands. There's Rector to clean it up. Goes over to Sam Bell. Bronner calling for it down low. They lob it to him. Tap and a catch, and he's fouled again. Yeah. This time it's going to be on Shaden Odell. That'll be his 2nd.
Bronner trying to kick it over to Rector to get him an open look at a 3.
Yep, that's right. Shaden Odell's 2nd. With 1:41 to go in the first quarter, Oneida will bring it in from the baseline. Keaton looking out top. Caden Rector. Rector loses the ball, and now Hayden Green comes up with it all the way to the other end. His shot is no good, and a pushing foul on Caden Rector, though, and it's going to put Hayden Green at the free throw line. Cosby with 2 more free throws, and that's not a good mix you putting Cosby at the free throw line. Mark, stop doing it.
No.
Mark.
No, and it's not a good thing having Caden Rector and not a bad thing putting him at the free throw line because he missed it.
Hayden Green misses the free throw.
So, Tim.
Well, I wouldn't count on that much more. Peyton Raines checks in for Cosby. Second free throw from Hayden Green. This one misses.
Always talking smack, aren't you?
Zeb Spradlin with the rebound. 4-point game with a minute and a half to play in the first quarter. And here's Keaton into front court. Keaton working to his left. Poe guarding. Now the pass to Caden Rector. Out top, Rector on the drive. Pitches over to Sam Bell. Bell thought he was going to be able to get it to Spradlin. As he came to a stop, he traveled with it, and he says it's my fault. Misread the move.
Yep.
Oneida turns it over, and here's Cosby against full court pressure. And Cosby with the basketball. Hayden Green back over to Corey Askew. Askew's pass deflected by Sam Bell. Out ahead he goes to Mason Keaton. Takes a dribble, lays it up, no good. Tip, no good. And Cosby comes up with a rebound by Peyton Raines. And now Cosby in transition. Down to the right side. Hayden Green, skip pass over. Coggins saves it. With 49 seconds to play first quarter, Ivy Poe for three. No good on the rebound. It's out, touch last by, they're going to say Cosby. I thought Oneida clipped it last.
It should have been a foul, too.
I wouldn't argue that. But I wouldn't expect it either.
No.
With 44 seconds to play in the first quarter, inbounds. Caden Rector, is he fouled? Indeed he is. Peyton Raines picks up his first, team's fifth. So Cosby has had a little bit of a storm of fouls here past few moments.
9 layups.
Mason Keaton bringing it inside front court. Keaton looking in to Zeb Spradlin, who hands it to Caden Rector. They're trying to get over to Keaton in the right corner. Now he wants to drive baseline. He's bumped and fouled. Loose basketball as he tried to deal it off to Bronner. Cosby comes up with it with 30 seconds to play in the first quarter. Here in front court, Green driving down. Nice bounce feed, but Raines couldn't hang on to it. That was a beautiful pass by Hayden Green, but Raines just not ready, and that happens.
It does. That was a beautiful pass inside there.
Sam Bell gets it into Hayden Bronner. Out ahead, Mason Keaton makes the catch. Bounce feed, Zeb Spradlin lays it up good. Oneida gets the two and cuts it to 2. 11-9 is the score. Hayden Green, long down court. Poe tips it and turns it over.
Great job.
Ivy Poe couldn't hang on to it in transition. Now 10 seconds to play. Oneida slated to get the ball to start the second quarter, and they have possession here, trailing 11-9. Here is Mason Keaton to bring it across midcourt in an 11-9 game. Keaton working to his left, now to his right. Free throw line, kicks it out. Sam Bell for 3, no good. That's the end of the first quarter of play. Your score, Cosby 11, Oneida 9.
A responsible local bank must branch out into the community it serves. At First National Bank, we realize a community bank must be a strong partner with the community. That's why First National Bank doesn't have branches, but roots that are deeply embedded in the fundamentals and foundations set forth in the past, with a vision for fostering the potential for the future. Since 1904, First National Bank has had only one focus: you. First National Bank. Your family, your future, your bank. Member FDIC.
Yeah. You're awful.
Second quarter, here we go. Cosby leads 11-9 after the first quarter play. Mark, Cosby got 4 out of 6 free throws. The Indians put pressure on Cosby, turned him over a couple of times, but foul trouble. A couple of fouls in the first quarter. Brock West, Lindbergh, and Rector.
Yeah, four turnovers for Cosby, 3 for Oneida. We're not finishing at the basket. We've had, I think, 11 missed layups, Kevin.
Golly. You just hit half of those, you got the lead.
Yeah.
Oneida down 2 with the basketball to start the second quarter. Mason Keaton, Zeb Spradlin, Caden Rector, Sam Bell, and Hayden Bronner for Cosby as Oneida gets it to the baseline to Hayden Bronner for the 2 to tie. It's blocked away. For Cosby, you've got Peyton Raines, who's on the run out for the layup that won't go. Peyton Raines, Paxton Coggins, Corey Askew, Hayden Green, and Shaden Odell. So a 2-point game, Oneida with possession. 7.5 to play in the first half from here in the Eagles' nest. Free throw line, Hayden Bronner out to Mason Keaton for 3. Good. Keaton gives Oneida their first lead of the game at 12-11. And now Oneida pressuring Cosby full court. They pass it down court. Paxton Coggins, his pass deflected, and Oneida can't save it in. So it will be Cosby's possession down on their baseline. Ryland Duncan will return to the lineup for Hayden Bronner.
Yeah, and good minutes for Hayden Bronner. Zeb Spradlin blocked that ball right there. That's good.
Now the inbounds to Paxton Coggins. Coggins to Shaden Odell at the top of the key. Now Green with the basketball. Green hands it off to Peyton Raines. Back to Green. 7 minutes to go first half. Deep three for Coggins. No good. Rebound, Mason Keaton. Turns and deals across midcourt. Racing down baseline. Jump stop in the paint. Pitches it over. They work it back out. Caden Rector for 3. Short. Rebound. Saved in. Or was it? No, they're going to say Oneida stepped out of bounds. Good effort from Mason Keaton. Ivy Poe will return to the lineup for Cosby. And it'll be full court pressure for Oneida, leading by 1, 12-11 here on the road. Paxton Coggins. It's to Hayden Green, out ahead. This is going to be Ivy Poe. And now they work it down baseline, and it's going to be a good follow and steal by Corey Askew to lay it up and in. Oneida had it momentarily trying to save it in, but Askew's right there to give Cosby the 1-point lead. That's just bad luck.
Yeah.
Good hustle play by Oneida, but Cosby in position to take advantage of it. Keaton double teamed and a pushing foul. That's a tough call against Cosby here.
Well, I don't know. I don't know if I agree with that one. They was just battling hard on defense. Looked like they was trapping him right there, and Mason got the ball away, but they called a foul on Cosby.
Here comes Landon Lindbergh. He got the start tonight, but got 2 early fouls. So he's back on the court now. Oneida with the basketball, down 1. 6:15 and ticking in the first half. Brock West on the right wing. Now Mason Keaton wants to drive into the paint, kicks it out West. Baseline, Ryland Duncan. Short jumper is short. Rebound is collected by Cosby. And now for Cosby, they'll bring it back down court. That was Kyler Davis. And now it's going to be Askew. Shot blocked by Mason Keaton. Keaton in transition all the way down. Ryland Duncan lost the handle on it. And Cosby will take over and bring it the other way. And here with the basketball, Green, and it's a foul on Landon Lindbergh. So that's one of those things that's been a foul all night, and you have to store that away in the memory banks. It's going to be a foul all night.
Yeah, Landon, you got to know better than that.
Timeout for Oneida. 5:39 to play in the first half. We take the break with your score. It's Cosby 13, Oneida 12.
El Rey is Scott County's home for great Mexican flavor. Located in Oneida Plaza, we're just up the sidewalk from Walmart. From our fresh chips that are made daily to our chicken or beef fajitas that are big enough to share, El Rey uses the freshest ingredients to serve authentic Mexican dishes that will be a hit with the entire family. Stop in before the game on Friday or pop in on Saturday and watch college football on one of nearly a dozen screens while you eat. That's El Rey Azteca, open until 9 p.m. Sunday through Thursday and 10 p.m. on weekends.
$5:39 to play in the first half. I don't know who's going to be in worse shape by the end of the night. Coach Cody Lowe, who's having to coach 2 games, or me, who's having to call 2 games. It feels like I'm getting a little scratchy. So, Mark, be ready.
I'll be ready, yeah. You won't know what's going on. You better just watch it. But
I don't know what's going on anyway. 13-12, Cosby in the lead in a low-scoring matchup. A lot of hustle and defense, though.
Yeah, good game. Yeah, a hustle foul right there, but hand checking. Landon Lindbergh getting another foul, his 3rd on the night already. And
so Hayden Green at the line for 1-1. He's the only Eagle that's missed free throws tonight. He's 0 for 2.
Yep.
Front end of a 1-1 for Hayden Green in a 1-point game. 5:39 to play first half. Green taking his time. About 4 dribbles. Free throw. Won't go. Rebound. Askew comes up with it. Lobs it out top. Coggins. A 3, no good. Rebound tipped and kept alive by Green. Now there's hustle by Cosby on the rebounds beating Oneida to them. And here's a jumper from Askew, good. Corey Askew with 11 first half points. He's got 11 of Cosby's 15, Mark. And now here's a steal for Askew. Askew fakes the pass, drives for the shot, no good, rebound tip. And Brock West trying to get control of it, but it's going to be Cosby's Coggins who goes over to Green, who shoots a three. Good. Hayden Green for three. Cosby expands the lead now to 6 and puts on full court pressure. Keaton picks it up in rear court, and he's going to be fouled, and he's going to the line to shoot 1-and-1. Who's the foul against? Green or Odell? It will be Green.
Boy,
picking up his first.
They've got after us right there. They out-rebounded us underneath the basket here and just got after us defensively and
push it out to a 6-point game.
Yeah, boy, right quick.
Front end of a 1-and-1 from Mason Keaton on the way, short. Rebound is going to be pulled in by Kyler Davis. And Shaden Odell will work it over. And now here comes Hayden Green into front court. 6-point game, Cosby possession. And they go to Askew. Throws it across to Coggins over in the right corner. Askew out top. Hands it off to Hayden Green on the drive. He's going to go all the way, baseline shot blocked away here by Mason Keaton. Now Caden Rector in transition all the way down. Leaves it out, Brock West for three. Glances the iron, no good. Rebound. There's a battle for it, and it's going to be Odell. And then a reach-in foul on Caden Rector.
They teed him up. He threw the basketball. That's 4. He deserves that. You can't do that. You can't do that.
So Caden with the foul and the technical. That'll be his 4th.
Can't do that.
So with 4:25 to play, this is a tough time. Shaden Odell goes to the line. He's got 2 tosses. He's 2 for 2 from the line. Cosby could push this out to a 10-point game if they hit them all. Maybe even a 12-point game if they get a score on the possession, but they missed his first free throw. Odell's second free throw is good.
Wasn't it?
Now he'll have 2 more.
Didn't he say that it was Cosbomatic from the free throw line?
I think he was doing that on purpose because he jinxed him.
Well, Shaden Odell misses 2 here, and I think it's clearly shocking to his coach as he hits 2 out of 4. They'll have the possession. They lead by 8, 20-12.
Can't let your emotions get away from you like that. And Caden did. He turned around. He got the foul called on him down there. And
Mark, you could teach a clinic on not letting your emotions get away from you.
You're exactly right. That's why I'm saying that.
Hayden Green with the bounce feed down to Kyler Davis. Davis drives through the paint, dishes to absolutely no one, but it hits Zeb Spradlin as he tries to save it in. He's out of bounds. 4:11 to play first half. Oneida down 8. Here the inbounds to Askew. Now they hit Hayden Green. Bounce feed. He was trying to go to Askew, and just the communication wasn't there between the two. It's a turnover for Cosby. Oneida will have the basketball. Sam Bell to bring the ball inbounds. Bell will bring it into Mason Keaton. 4 minutes to play first half. Oneida down 8, and it could have been a lot worse on that sequence. Now ahead into front court, Zeb Spradlin. Back over to Bell. Now Keaton wants to drive. Kicks it to the corner. Brock West for 3. No good. But we have a foul on the shot. It would have – no, what is it? Oh, 3-second call, so the 3 wouldn't have counted. That was kind of a quick 3-second call, I thought. But whoo! Hayden Green back the other way. 8-point lead for Cosby. Green gets a pick from Askew, drives to his right, kicks it to Coggins, trying to get him warm from 3, and it won't happen on this shot. But now down court, Brock West with the basketball, trying to get it over to Bronner, batted around, kick to the trailing Keaton for 3. No good. Rebound, a whistle, and what? Oh, it hit the wire. Yeah, the shot bounced high and hit the wire, so it goes over to Cosby. 3:19 and ticking, first half. Oneida down 8. Ooh, probably got away with a little push there. And now it's Coggins with the basketball. Bounce feed. He goes to Kyler Davis. Davis driving through, kicks it to the corner. And what do we got?
Yeah, they called a charge.
It's a foul on Kyler Davis. Player control foul. So now Oneida will bring it in against pressure. 8-point game. You know, it could be a lot worse right now for Oneida. Things have gone Cosby's way for the most part. Still just an 8-point game, though, 3 minutes to go first half.
Yeah, it certainly could.
I mean, if you're Cosby, you'd sure like to see this a little bit more of a deficit off of what's been going on. Keaton in rear court with a double team. Now looks out ahead, trying to get it to Sam Bell, and Oneida turns it over with 2:53 to play in the first half.
That's 6 turnovers this quarter, and you're right, it could be a whole lot worse than it is.
It may get there if we keep turning the ball over. Hayden Green into front court for Cosby. Driving right. Pass goes over to Davis. Now it's going to be Askew. The jumper, good. 2-pointer for Corey Askew. He's got 13 on the night. Now Mason Keaton. Here's a hand check. Keaton's going to the line to shoot front end of 1-1. Foul is on Kyler Davis. Keaton is 1 of 3 from the line. 2:33 to play first half. 10-point lead for Cosby against the Indians.
Yeah, we need these. These are big. I mean, this puts it where they've got a 10-point lead. It could be way out there by now.
Free throw is
big.
Point number 9 from Mason Keaton.
Yep, big free throw right there.
Here comes Rylan Duncan and Ethan Schultz for Cosby. Rylan for us, obviously.
Yeah. Need to make this one.
9-point game. Mason Keaton's second free throw, good. And now Oneida will retreat with the double bonus looming. They're going to drop back and play half-court D. Cosby's Hayden Green will bring it across. Pass goes left side to Shaden Odell. Now Askew peels off for a 3. It's going to be no good. Rebound Sam Bell. He gives it to Mason Keaton, who in transition drives all the way under, loses the ball, picked up by Rylan Duncan. Little ball fake, shot won't go. Rebound out near midcourt. Brock West taps it to keep it alive to Zeb Spradlin, who kicks it over to Keaton, driving the baseline. He'll rip it to Duncan. Is it a charge? No. It's Duncan with a 2, and the foul will be against Cosby's Askew, and that is a tough call, unexpected call, Mark, but we certainly needed it.
Yeah, boy, we needed it.
It's a 6-point game, folks, now with that 2 from Rylan. He'll have a free throw.
I think that was Rylan's first bucket of the night.
Yes, it was. Yeah. Now he needs a free throw. It's short. 6-point game, 2 minutes to play first half. 22-16 Cosby. Now the Eagles will bring it the other way. Hayden Green accelerates, drives, baseline, kicks it cross court. Here's a 3, no good. Rebound, Brock West. Out ahead he goes to Mason Keaton. He's got position, takes it up, shot won't go. Sam Bell tips it to Rylan Duncan. His shot good. Good hustle, trailing the play by Rylan Duncan, and they cut the Cosby lead that was 8-4. Did he get to 10?
Yes.
Okay, it was 10 then. Coggins with the basketball, spinning, driving, putting the shot up and banking it in.
Nice.
Woo. I think his coach was probably like, no, Paxton, no. Okay, yeah, we'll take that. Here's Keaton back at the other end. He's called for the travel.
Oh, that was a horrible call.
Well, Mark thinks there was a foul. A lot of people would assess a foul there. It didn't get called. And so it had to be one or the other. It was either a foul or a travel.
That was a mugging.
Oh, a mugging, okay. Takes it up a notch. 6-point game, 24-18. Closing in on a minute to play first half. Ooh, that's close to a hand check on us.
Boy.
Green gets to Askew, back to Green to the left corner, and this is going to be Schultz. Now to the corner, Green for 3, no good. Rebound, Keaton goes high and reels it in. Now he's on the run, batting the ball. Oneida's got numbers, 4-on-1. Keaton pulls up for the jumper, no good. Rebound, battled for, Green with it, and now Green's out of there with it. Lobbing down court, Coggins, 3, no good. Rebound, Zeb Spradlin takes it away from 2 would-be defenders, gets it to Brock West. In a 6-point game, West down court, attacks, draws the foul. It's going to be Hayden Green with his second, and this official is becoming not a favorite of the Cosby fans or the bench.
Not at all.
Brock West is at the line for 2 free throws, though, in a 6-point game with 28 seconds to play in the first half.
Wow.
Brock West free throw, good. Whew. It's a big shot from Brock right there.
That is a huge shot.
His first point makes it a 5-point game.
Yep.
Indians hanging around in a rough place. Second free throw won't go. Rebound, Ryland Duncan. Goes up with it, scores. Duncan on a flurry. It's a 3-point game with 20 seconds to play in the first half. Here's Cosby back the other way. Hayden Green with it. Cosby slated to get the ball to start the second half. Ooh, a near steal by Keaton. They get it to the corner, and a travel by Odell. Takes steps. Oneida with a chance to cut it to 1 or maybe get a tie here. 10 seconds to play in the first half. Sam Bell brings it in. Mason Keaton, 9-8. 7 seconds. 24-21. Keaton at midcourt with 4. 3, 2. Keaton pulls up. Hanging jumper. Banks good. We go to the locker room in a 1-point contest. Your score at the half. Cosby 24, Oneida 23.
South Fork Physical Therapy is proud to support the Scott High Highlanders and the Oneida Indians. With offices in both Huntsville and Oneida, one of our 6 doctors of physical therapy are always close by. We regularly treat back and neck pain, general sprains and strains, vertigo or dizziness, TMJ disorders, as well as post-operative patients. We accept all insurances and flexible payment plans are available. At South Fork Physical Therapy, we strive to make your experience accessible, affordable, and enjoyable.
Home improvement doesn't have to break the bank. At Salvage LLC, we have everything you need to finish your new home or to give a makeover to your existing home. From a full line of laminated and vinyl flooring to interior and exterior doors to crown molding and baseboards, start your next home project at Salvage LLC. Stop by and check out our model kitchen setup for ideas on how to take your kitchen from functional to stunning. Salvage LLC is located on Industrial Lane in Oneida. Open 8:30 a.m. until 5 p.m., Monday through Friday. Find us online at salvagellc.net.
A responsible local bank must branch out into the community it serves. At First National Bank, we realize a community bank must be a strong partner with the community. That's why First National Bank doesn't have branches, but roots that are deeply embedded in the fundamentals and foundations set forth in the past, with a vision for fostering the potential for the future. Since 1904, First National Bank has had only one focus: you. First National Bank. Your family, your future, your bank. Member FDIC.
Banking is easier at United Cumberland Bank. ATM deposits, instant issue debit cards, and a mobile app that gives you full control are just a few reasons why more Scott Countyans are choosing United Cumberland Bank. This is Tammy Strunk, new accounts representative, and I would appreciate your business. Come see me and find out why more Scott Countyans are choosing United Cumberland Bank. Member FDIC.
Welcome back to Cosby as the Eagles lead the Indians by 1, a score of 24-23 here at the half. Taking a look at our scoring, first for Cosby, they were led along the way by Askew with 13 points. He was 2 of 2 on the free throw line and had a 3-point basket as well. With 5 points was Green. He was 0 of 3 from the charity stripe and had 1 3-point field goal. With 4 points was Odell. He was all 4 of his points came from the free throw line. He was 4 of 6 from the charity stripe. And then a regular 2-point field goal by Coggins. And that's your scoring for the Eagles. As a team, there were 6 of 11 from the charity stripe. For the Oneida Indians, leading scoring along the way by Mason Keaton. He has 12 points, has 1 3-point field goal, and is 3 of 5 from the free throw line. With 6 points tonight is Ryland Duncan, 0 of 1 on his free throws. With 4 points was Zeb Spradlin, and then going 1 for 2 from the charity stripe was Brock West for his single point. The Indians are shooting 50% from the free throw line with 4 of 8. We'll take another 2-minute break and be back to Cosby right after this.
Lumber King in Oneida, Tennessee is the region's one-stop shop for everything a DIYer might need. Carhartt apparel, rugged clothing that works as hard as you do. Lumber King Rental Center, a home for not only tools that a construction site might need, but heavy equipment that can get the hardest jobs done in no time. Here at Lumber King, we carry all of the essentials. Let us be your #1 source for everything construction. You can visit us at 20359 Alberta Street in Oneida, Tennessee. Because at Lumber King, we deliver.
Home-style cooking with friendly service and a relaxed atmosphere. That's Razax. Razax offers breakfast served daily, just like Grandma fixed it, and daily specials like country fried steak, turkey and dressing, and of course, a fish fry every Friday. Razax has a full menu, ranging from quick and easy favorites like hamburgers and club sandwiches to comfort foods like pinto beans. And you'll love something off the grill, like grade A cut sirloin, ribeye, or shrimp kebabs. That's Razax on U.S. Highway 27 in Helenwood. Razax, country cooking and great steaks.
A responsible local bank must branch out into the community it serves. At First National Bank, we realize a community bank must be a strong partner with the community. That's why First National Bank doesn't have branches, but roots that are deeply embedded in the fundamentals and foundations set forth in the past, with a vision for fostering the potential for the future. Since 1904, First National Bank has had only one focus: you. First National Bank. Your family, your future, your bank. Member FDIC.
South Fork Physical Therapy is proud to support the Scott High Highlanders and the Oneida Indians. With offices in both Huntsville and Oneida, one of our 6 doctors of physical therapy are always close by. We regularly treat back and neck pain, general sprains and strains, vertigo or dizziness, TMJ disorders, as well as post-operative patients. We accept all insurances and flexible payment plans are available. At South Fork Physical Therapy, we strive to make your experience accessible, affordable, and enjoyable.
Welcome back to Cosby as the Eagles lead the Indians by 1 so far tonight, 24-23. Great atmosphere once again, as we was talking about earlier over here at Cosby. There's always a great fan turnout. We've got a lot of fans from Oneida that has come over here tonight to support the Indians. We want to thank them. There's some other people we want to thank as well. Of course, Ben Garrett, the president, CEO, and chief financial officer of IH Sports Network. We want to thank him getting us all set up and ready to go over here tonight. Greg Bond, thank you, sir. And he's listening back home and has already been on a couple of times remotely logging in and helping us create or fix some of the problems that we had over here. And one of the main problems was we had a coax issue with our camera earlier. We lost video for a few minutes during the girls' game. Stephen Lindbergh just happened to be sitting right in front of our camera location, seeing what was happening, jumped in without even being asked, and hopped in and said, boys, I can fix that for you real quick. Got some pliers and stuff and fixed the end back on it and put us back on the air. So thanks to Stephen Lindbergh for helping us out and helping everybody else out back home to be able to watch tonight's game.
Also, don't forget Cody Lowe, the coach.
Oh, yeah,
he has to coach 2 games tonight, and he also helped us get set up here. And we very much appreciate him and the folks here at Cosby that have been so good to us. We didn't even mention Jacob Perry, unavailable to the Indians tonight. Gavin Keaton is out once again, so not a double shorthanded tonight.
Yeah, and doing fairly well without a couple of starters. Jacob Perry, a big scoring threat for these Indians, and he's having some issues, I think, with his hip. Hopefully he'll be back next week, and hopefully Gavin Keaton will be back next week for the Indians. So looking forward to their return.
Coach Cody Lowe of Cosby and his brother Jody Lowe. I mean, they're not twins, but they're brothers.
Yeah, you can certainly pass for twins.
Yeah, I don't think they are. I guess
they may be.
Yeah, I mean,
they may be
possible, but
yeah,
they Cosby guys and do a great job here.
They do.
It's we see these towns that are similar. Another town that's similar is Hampton. And what about those Hampton Bulldogs tomorrow? Going for their first ever state championship. I hope Coach Lunsford and Mr. Fritz that interviewed with us.
Yes.
I wish them best of luck. I hope they get them a big one tomorrow.
I hope they win it. I'm looking forward to watching that game, and I hope they get them a state championship.
Decatur, or are they playing Westview? They're playing Westview, right?
Playing Westview.
All right, so with the basketball, Cosby to start it off in the second half. It's going to be Slate, Shropshire, Hayden Green, Paxton Coggins, Corey Askew, and here cutting in the paint, Shaden Odell. Ball's deflected. Oneida with the basketball. Down 1. Brock West, right wing, the 3. Good. Brock West delivers a lead to start the third quarter for the Indians.
Big basket by Brock West.
Back the other way, here's Cosby. Green goes over on the right side to Odell. Odell driving through. And here, Shropshire back out, Askew, the most dangerous Eagle tonight anyway. And here's a Shropshire shot that is no good and over and out of bounds. It will go to Oneida. The Eagles are going to put on full court pressure here. Oh, well, they're backing off of it now. Oneida with a 2-point lead, 7:10 to go in the third quarter. And here's Keaton across the right side. Gives it over to Sam Bell looking in. Ryland Duncan turns. He's overplayed, lays it up good, and he draws the foul. Ryland Duncan, his defender, stepped around him, and then he's fouled by Shaden Odell. That's his third foul. And Duncan, who had a late flurry in the first half, will go to the line for a free throw. Mark, Oneida, their biggest lead of the game here, up by 4, and shooting for more from the line with Ryland.
Yeah, and there it is. Coach King has seen something in trying to feed the ball down on the post. Ryland missed a few shots early on, but, boy, he's been automatic here of late.
Back the other way with the basketball, Hayden Green. Bounce feed over to Shropshire. Bounce feed now, Askew, top left side. He'll deliver it to the left wing. Cosby working on the perimeter. Oneida defensively man-to-man here on the drive. It's going to get over to it's going to be Coggins for 3. Just not finding the range tonight, but don't think he's going to give up on that or that you can count on him missing the range, because you can't with a Coggins. And Paxton Coggins, he'll find it.
Yeah, he'll certainly find it. He hit one from deep, about 5 feet outside the three-point line earlier. Zeb Spradlin comes up with the grab there.
Now back at the other end, Ryland Duncan takes it around his man, lays it off the glass, and you're right, Mark. Coach King has come out intent on getting it into Ryland Duncan and seeing if they can stop him, and so far they're 0 for 2 in the second half. Oneida has a 7-point lead here. They trailed by as much as 10 in the first half. Now, nice move and a drive, but a block by Zeb Spradlin and a tie ball between Ryland Duncan and Askew. And we see the emotions shifting. The emotions were getting the better of Oneida in the first half. A little bit of frustration from Cosby here in this third quarter. Less than 2 minutes in. They're going to bounce feed it in to Coggins. Driving right, pulls up in the paint, flicks it up there, no good. Just having a frustrating shooting night is Paxton Coggins. Oneida in transition. It's going to be kicked to Brock West. Now Spradlin, free throw line, turning jumper, won't go. Rebound. Ryland Duncan says it's mine. And as he goes back up with it, he's fouled. Oh, my goodness. Is this 4 on Shaden Odell? He's in the area. It is not. That is close. Shropshire picks up his second.
9 rebounds for Ryland Duncan.
Oneida lobs it in to Zeb Spradlin. Now over to Mason Keaton. He's going to attack the paint. Hanging jumper deflected. Ball out of bounds, touch last.
Oh.
They're going to say Oneida. I think maybe they missed that one, but, you know, we'll go with it. 5:47 to play, third quarter. Oneida by 7. The Indians have outscored Cosby 8-0 in this third quarter.
They've got after him here in the second half.
Green with the basketball out top. Pass goes right side, Coggins. Coggins looking with the bounce feed, tipped into rear court, Zeb Spradlin, and it's out of bounds. That's good hustle by Zeb, though, trying to get to it. He don't stop, does he?
No, he does not stop. He has a constant motor, Zeb Spradlin, and boy, he just about come up with that turnover.
5:28 to play, third quarter. You're joining us on a Friday night for basketball from Cosby High School. Lady Indians won earlier in a 3-point thriller, and Oneida's boys have a 7-point lead here on the road against the Eagles. Here is a deflection and a steal. Mason Keaton comes up with it. Oh, trying to get it down court to Ryland Duncan. Not sure what he saw, but I'm pretty sure he didn't see Paxton Coggins. And the ball is out of bounds and a turnover for Oneida in transition. 31-24. And here comes for Cosby, Ivy Poe back onto the court. Hayden Green will bring it forward for the Eagles. 7-point game, 5 minutes to play third quarter. Odell with it on the right wing. He looks to Askew, guarded by Zeb Spradlin. Now driving right, jump stop, gets men airborne, and then floats it over. Tough shot, tough player, Corey Askew with 15 now. And it's going to be Mason Keaton into front court. Gets it to Ryland Duncan. Duncan on the dribble, drive. Shot rolls off, no good. Battle for the rebound. Cosby comes up with it. And now it's going to be Green into front court. Pass to the corner. Here's a three. No good. Rebound. It's going to be Sam Bell. Out ahead, Duncan. Ahead to Zeb Spradlin with a dribble and a layup good. Oneida beats them back. Timeout, Indians. We'll take the same. 4:19 to play third quarter. Your score, Oneida 33, Cosby 26.
Home improvement doesn't have to break the bank. At Salvage LLC, we have everything you need to finish your new home or to give a makeover to your existing home. From a full line of laminated and vinyl flooring to interior and exterior doors to crown molding and baseboards, start your next home project at Salvage LLC. Stop by and check out our model kitchen setup for ideas on how to take your kitchen from functional to stunning. Salvage LLC is located on Industrial Lane in Oneida. Open 8:30 a.m. until 5 p.m., Monday through Friday. Find us online at salvagellc.net.
Welcome back to Cosby. 4 minutes, 19 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. The Indians enjoying a 33-26 lead.
Yeah. Defensively come out there in the second half, started feeding it into Ryland Duncan on offense and stretch that lead out.
And defensively, in a half a quarter, Oneida's only surrendered 2 points, but here's Green banking in 2 more. Hayden Green off a pick. Knocks it in. Lindbergh returns to the court. Landon playing with 3 fouls. He'll have to be a little bit more limited than he usually is. They're calling it tight on him tonight, and he's just going to have to play with it. Here is Brock West with the basketball. Goes to Hayden Bronner. Now over to Mason Keaton. Into Ryland Duncan. Turning. Shot. Partially blocked probably by Askew, and it's short. And then on the rebound, it's going to be Hayden Green. 5-point game, and here's Cosby looking to carve into it some more. They led by 1 at the half. Green pitches now to the corner. A 3-pointer from Poe. No good. Rebound. Hayden Bronner gets it over to Landon Lindbergh. Lindbergh out ahead to Mason Keaton. Keaton in transition. Takes it right into the paint. Scoops the shot up there. No good. Battle for the rebound. Hayden Bronner saved it in, but unfortunately it's to Askew. Cosby with it.
They missed one right there.
Now Green across midcourt. Left side goes right. Green to the elbow, pitches Coggins for 3, no good. I'm telling you, folks, don't count on that to keep up. It will start falling for Paxton Coggins. Mason Keaton, got to take advantage of it while it's not. Inside 3 minutes to go, third quarter. 33-28, Lindbergh takes a dribble, goes back right. Ryland Keaton way out on the wing. He's going to go to Mason Keaton. Keaton on the drive, kicks it out. Lindbergh, now Ryland Duncan, top of the key for 3, no good. Rebound, tipped. Hayden Bronner wants to take it up strong, no good, but he draws a foul, and this is going to have Cosby folks holding their breath on who this is on. Oh, it's going to be on Hayden Green. That's his third, and he is grabbing the left shoulder as he steps off here. Hayden Bronner fouled. Is it in the act of shooting? It would appear. He'll go to the line for 2 free throws with Oneida leading by 5, 2:38 to play third.
Yeah, he went up strong with that one, but got hacked on it.
Bronner's free throw is no good. And here comes Sam Bell for Brock West.
Sam Bell's had a good night tonight.
Hayden Bronner. He'll have a second free throw. This one's on the way. No good. Rebound. Ryland Duncan takes a dribble. Back up off the glass. No good. Rebound this time. Taken away from Coggins by Bronner. Back up and good. Just a strong rebound by Hayden Bronner. He wanted it more.
Yes, he did. And he went up between 2 defenders and got it and went back up and put points on the board.
Love to watch him clean the boards. 7-point lead for Oneida. Now with the basketball, Shaden Odell and Cosby in front court. Pass goes over on the right side. Askew on the drive. Down to the baseline. He's cut off from the drive by Duncan. Pitches it back out top. This is going to be to Schultz. Schultz driving to his right. All the way to the baseline. Hanging shot blocked away by Keaton. But it's going to go out of bounds and stay with the Eagles. 2:01 to play third quarter. Oneida 35, Cosby 28.
Third block of the night for Mason Keaton.
And he was up there.
Yes, he was.
Some elevation. Shaden Odell will bring it in to Ethan Schultz. Schultz on the floor with it. Starting left. Pretty high out top. Picks it up now. Guarded by Sam Bell. Pitches to Coggins. Kind of saved a dribble there, but had to pick it up. Goes cross court. Here's a 3-pointer from Odell. Shot won't go. Rebound. Lindbergh gets position, and over the back is going to be the call against Cosby's Ivy Poe. His third foul, team's fourth. Oneida with no fouls in this second half.
No.
Cosby with 4, a minute 44 to play in the third quarter.
And they've turned up the defensive pressure even more.
We're about to see Xander Frierson for the first time tonight. I think this is the answer to Ryland Duncan dominating down in the middle as Mason Keaton drives and flicks it up there off of contact. He gets the shot to go. Oneida's expanded to their biggest lead of the night. It's 9, 37-28. Back the other way with it. Schultz fires over to Coggins. Coggins down to the baseline. Lindbergh in chase. They're working around now. It's going to be Askew. Star Trek goes left into the paint. Hanging one-hander. Rolls in good.
Boy, that was pretty.
Corey Askew has 17 with a minute 6 to play in the third. Here he comes for Cosby. This is Xander Frierson.
Frierson, big kid.
Yeah, I think he's the answer, the presence down in the paint for Cosby on where Oneida's been getting the advantage.
And Duncan comes out of the game.
With a minute to go, so it'll be up to Hayden Bronner to battle with him, I guess. Oneida by 7 with the basketball, and here's Sam Bell on the drive. Picks it up, pitches to Mason Keaton. Sam sets a screen. Keaton drives baseline, shot, rattles good. Oh, my goodness. And Frierson, newly into the game, is called for the foul, but what a circus shot by Mason Keaton. He'll have a free throw coming up. He's got 16.
It's amazing some of the stuff that Mace does.
He can give Oneida a 10-point lead, and he does with the free throw. 10-point lead on the road for the Indians. 47 seconds to play in the third.
Mace is amazing with the basketball.
So now Cosby with the basketball, down 10, 40-30. Here's Schultz in the front court. He'll hand it off to Corey Askew. Askew on the drive, pitches out to the corner to absolutely no one. Miscommunication for Cosby. Discombobulated. That's the word.
Yeah. Word of the day. Word of the quarter. Anyway.
So now Oneida with the basketball. Slated to get the ball to start the fourth. The Indians have possession, a 10-point lead. 25 seconds to play in the third. Spradlin with it on the left wing. Picks up the dribble, looks for help, finds Brock West. 20, 19, 18. West hits the cutting Lindbergh. The ball is knocked free, and now it's going to be Askew with the basketball. Askew across midcourt with 11, 10, 9 seconds all the way through the paint. Scoops the shot up good. Askew gets a gift possession, gets a 2. Oneida with 4. 3 seconds, Lindbergh starting to his right. Fadeaway jumper is going to roll no good. And that'll be the end of the third quarter as Zeb Spradlin comes down hard on the rebound. We'll take a break, telling you the score at the end of 3. It is Oneida 40, Cosby 32.
Home improvement doesn't have to break the bank. At Salvage LLC, we have everything you need to finish your new home or to give a makeover to your existing home. From a full line of laminated and vinyl flooring to interior and exterior doors to crown molding and baseboards, start your next home project at Salvage LLC. Stop by and check out our model kitchen setup for ideas on how to take your kitchen from functional to stunning. Salvage LLC is located on Industrial Lane in Oneida. Open 8:30 a.m. until 5 p.m., Monday through Friday. Find us online at salvagellc.net.
And welcome back to Cosby as Indians 40, the Eagles 32 with one more quarter to go. Mark?
Yes.
Been a pretty good game so far.
Well, it has, and it kind of turned in our favor in that third quarter. Ryland Duncan come alive there, and he had struggled missing a few shots there in the first half, and we started feeding him the ball there in the third quarter, and boy, he really turned it on.
Oneida ball, fourth quarter for Cosby as Oneida brings an inbounds, trying to get to Mason Keaton, and the pass can't be controlled. For Cosby, it's going to be Shaden Odell, Paxton Coggins, Hayden Green, Corey Askew, and Slate Shropshire. For Oneida, Landon Lindbergh, Ryland Duncan, Hayden Bronner, Mason Keaton, Sam Bell. And here in an 8-point game, Cosby with the basketball, 7:45 and ticking. Askew pitches it out, Coggins for 3. There it is. Paxton Coggins gets the 3 on the board and a timeout for Cosby. In a 5-point game, we take the break. 7:39 to go. Your score, it is Oneida 40, Cosby 35.
Lumber King in Oneida, Tennessee is the region's one-stop shop for everything a DIYer might need. Carhartt apparel, rugged clothing that works as hard as you do. Lumber King Rental Center, a home for not only tools that a construction site might need, but heavy equipment that can get the hardest job done in no time. Here at Lumber King, we carry all of the essentials. Let us be your #1 source for everything construction. You can visit us at 20359 Alberta Street in Oneida, Tennessee. Because at Lumber King, we deliver.
Turnover.
Back to action. Oneida out of the timeout. Turns it over, and now the C opens up for Hayden Green to drive for a shot. No good, but he's fouled by, I think, Mason Keaton.
Yep.
That's Mason's first and the team's first of the second half. Hayden Green, who is strangely 0 for 3 from the line, will go to the line for 2 tosses. 7:29 to play. Cosby trails by 5, but Paxton Coggins got on the board, and they took a timeout to try to take advantage of a small momentum shift.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Could you say the momentum shifted just a little bit?
Well, it could have. Let's see what happens, because Oneida did turn it over.
Yeah.
But this free throw is missed. Green got another shot here. He's got 7 points tonight. 5-point game, now a 4-point game. He does hit this one, and here's pressure. Spradlin brings it in to Sam Bell, who finds Mason Keaton. So Oneida by 4, and they'll bring it into front court. Keaton bounce feed to Lindbergh deep in the right corner. Goes off a pick from Duncan. Bounce feed, Rylan Duncan lays it off the glass. Good.
Nice.
Beautiful give and go. That is John Stockton to Carl Malone like. And now back the other way, Hayden Green. Look it up. Here's a three-pointer, no good, and the rebound is going to be Sam Bell. Bell will wheel out of there with it and deliver to Mason Keaton. So as Oneida weathered that Cosby storm, inside 7 minutes to play, don't count on it. It's a 6-point game, 42-36. Here's Keaton getting a pick, driving, gets to Lindbergh on the drive. He goes out to Zeb Spradlin, back to Keaton. Next action for Oneida, home against Oakdale on Tuesday. Here's the dump in. Duncan taking it up against defenders. Gets it out to Spradlin, now to Keaton. And Duncan elected. He didn't think he had a good shot, so he kicks it back out.
Well, he got double teamed down there.
Yeah. 6.5 to play. Mason Keaton starts right, goes left. Now they reach in and knock it away, and it's going to be Askew with the steal to take it all the way to the other end, lays it up off the glass. Good. Corey Askew with the stop, the steal, the score. He's got 21. Back the other way. It's going to be Rylan Duncan driving the baseline, loses the handle. Spradlin saves it to Lindbergh, who steps back for 3. No good. Rebound, Lindbergh seals it in the paint. The 2 won't go. And now it's going to be Askew with the basketball. 4-point game. Inside 6 minutes to play. And a walk by Hayden Green. Cosby fans wanted a foul on Rylan Duncan. That was not the call, though. And, again, the one official has the ire of the local folk.
Yeah.
I'm not so sure he hadn't earned it, Mark. I believe
you're right.
Keaton will lob it in. Spradlin takes a dribble, spins in the paint, shot rattled.
Nice job.
Wow. He had a hand in his face and on the ball almost, and he knocks it in anyway. Back to a 6-point game with 5:40 to play. The official getting a discussion from Coach Lowe right there. He kind of pointed at him and made a point. Here's a three-pointer from Askew. Good. Woo! Corey Askew with a big answer. It's back to a one-possession game, 44-41. 3-point lead for Oneida. Indians have the basketball, 5:20 to play. Mason Keaton. Shades right. Pass goes over to Sam Bell, guarded by Coggins. Gets a pick, gives to Zeb Spradlin, who rolls to the bucket, banks it in, and Oneida wants a timeout. 5:08 to play. We take the break with your score. It is Oneida 46, Cosby 41.
Home-style cooking with friendly service and a relaxed atmosphere. That's Razak's. Razak's offers breakfast served daily, just like Grandma fixed it. And daily specials like country fried steak, turkey and dressing, and of course, a fish fry every Friday. Razak's has a full menu, ranging from quick and easy favorites like hamburgers and club sandwiches to comfort foods like pinto beans. And you'll love something off the grill, like grade A cut sirloin, ribeye, or shrimp kebabs. That's Razak's on US Highway 27 in Helenwood. Razak's. Country cooking and great steaks.
Welcome back to Cosby. Bull, was it worth the trip tonight to Cosby?
Yes, it was.
Lady Indians with a 3-point win. Oneida's got a 5-point lead with 5 minutes to go here at the Eagles' Nest. Been good games.
And Mel wanted to leave you at the exit.
I don't blame him.
He did.
Mel probably wasn't the only one.
No,
I'm glad it didn't come up for vote.
I wanted to stop and get you.
All right, Cosby's going to have the basketball out of an Oneida timeout. We've got Slate, Shropshire, Hayden Green, Corey Askew, who's got the basketball. He kicks it over to Paxton Coggins for three. It's short. The rebound is going to be loose, and Oneida's coming out of there with it. Rylan Duncan pitches it to Mason Keaton. I missed somebody on Cosby, though. Who did I not name? I think it was Slate Shropshire, maybe, or Shaden Odell. Here's Mason Keaton driving baseline. Shot blocked away. Cosby comes up with it, and now in transition, it's going to be Green. Cross-court pass, Coggins to the corner. Three-pointer from the corner is going to be no good. Rebound tipped out. Loose basketball batted by Coggins. Oh, a beautiful assist to Slate Shropshire for his first points. What an assist from the wing for Cosby. Back to a three-point game with 4:10 to go. Coach Lowe is fired up here on the sideline. Cosby down three. Oneida with the basketball, looking to answer the bucket. And here is Mason Keaton in a double team. He goes baseline, Spradlin back out to Keaton. Inside 4 minutes to play. 46-43. Oneida leading on the road against the Eagles. Keaton starts left. Now goes over to Lindbergh on the wing. Left side. He looks in at the post. Duncan back out to Keaton. Keaton will back up. Coach Lowe says get out on him. And here comes the defender, Shaden Odell. Keaton gets by him to the left side. Drops Shropshire. That was rough on video for Shropshire. It was a nice move by Mason. Now Mason to the right, back to the left, spinning in the paint, carried the ball. It's a turnover for the Indians with 3:25 to go. It will be Cosby basketball and a chance for the Eagles to cut it to one or maybe tie it.
5 turnovers tonight, or in the fourth quarter for the Indians.
3:20 and ticking. Here's Green driving right, rips it across. Three-pointer up from Odell, no good. Rebound battled for. It's going to be Rylan Duncan out ahead to Bell. He gets to Spradlin, and he wisely slows it up. With 3 minutes to go, Oneida leads by 3, and here's Mason Keaton. Bounce feed right side to Lindbergh, looking in at Duncan. Wasn't comfortable making the pass. Now he drives baseline, loops it back out to Duncan on the wing. Ooh, he thought about the three.
Oh, yeah.
Now he's going to put down the dribble and go back to Keaton. 2:45 to play. Keaton, bounce feed right side to Lindbergh, looking in. Duncan, he fires it in traffic, fouled on the floor. And let's see. The foul will be against Corey Askew, his second. 6th team foul against Cosby. Next foul against Cosby, and Oneida will shoot free throws. And it's Mason Keaton on the bounce feed, inbounds to Sam Bell. Layup won't go. Rebound is tipped. Cosby comes up with it with Odell, and then on the rebound, it's knocked out of bounds. Touch last by Rylan Duncan. 2:39 to play. Oneida by 3. Welcome back, Ivy Poe for Cosby.
Had a chance at it right there, but we get the turnover again, and it's right back in their hands with a chance to tie it.
We picked a good one.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Glad to be here tonight. And it's going to be Hayden Green into front court in a 3-point game. Cosby trailing. Green gets a pick, drives right, leaves it out with Coggins. Nearly a travel there. He gets to Askew. He could tie it with one shot. Now he's inside 3-point range, down under the basket, fouled on a block. Oneida's second foul, so it's not going to be a shooting foul. Rylan Duncan will pick up his second. Here comes Shaden Odell. And he's in for Ivy Poe. 2:21 to go, 3-point game. Oneida leads. Paxton Coggins will work it in from the baseline. He'll get it in to Corey Askew. Askew now to Green. Green back out to Shropshire, who hands it off to Odell. The ball is poked free, out of bounds, touch last by Keaton. Good. Tight, close defense by Mason Keaton.
Yeah, looked like he's going to come up with that steal right there. Knocked it out of bounds. Good job, Mason.
2:11 to play. It's looking a lot like the first of the game now.
Yeah.
Points are harder and harder to come by here. Hayden Green gets a pick, drives left, kicks it to the corner. Paxton Coggins for 3. Rattles halfway down, comes out. Shropshire gets the rebound and a timeout for Cosby. 1:58 to play. Your score, Oneida 46, Cosby 43.
El Rey is Scott County's home for great Mexican flavor. Located in Oneida Plaza, we're just up the sidewalk from Walmart. From our fresh chips that are made daily to our chicken or beef fajitas that are big enough to share, El Rey uses the freshest ingredients to serve authentic Mexican dishes that will be a hit with the entire family. Stop in before the game on Friday or pop in on Saturday and watch college football on one of nearly a dozen screens while you eat. That's El Rey Azteca, open until 9 p.m. Sunday through Thursday and 10 p.m. on weekends.
1 minute, 58 seconds left to go in this one. The Indians lead by 3, and dare I say they lead by 3 in regulation.
Keep your eye on Zeb Spradlin right here. Coach Pike told him keep an eye and help right here. Inbounds. Let's see what happens. Hayden Green to bring the ball inbounds. Bounce feed is into Askew. In a 3-point game, Askew hands it off. Shropshire on the drive right, all the way under, scoops it up. It's a 1-point game. 46-45. Caden Richter returns to the floor. He's got 4 fouls. Mason Keaton in rear court up against Shropshire. 1-point game. Keaton in front court. A minute 38 and ticking. Keaton, long count, gets rid of it. Boy, that's close. Now back to Caden Richter. Richter to the right side. Bounce feed to Lindbergh. Oh, bailed out by Hayden Green. Mark, I thought, I'm with the Cosby bench. I thought that was 5 seconds.
Yeah, I am too.
But I'm glad.
Oh, I'm glad too, but yeah, I'm with them. I thought it was.
46-45, Oneida by 1. Keaton gets it in to Spradlin. Now Rector driving, bounce feed to the left corner. Mason Keaton for 3.
Nope.
Sails long, backside rebound. Out of bounds, lost out by Shaden Odell on a hustle play. A minute 17, 1-point game. Oneida by 1.
You sounded like Floyd the Barber right there. Hey,
a 1-point game. There we go. Keaton going to work it in. Rylan Duncan, ball fake, drive, shot.
Oh,
good.
what a play. What a play by.
A little hesitation by Rylan worked wonders.
Wow.
We approach the minute mark. Oneida leads 48-45. Cosby with the ball in front court. Askew starts right, goes left, backing down in the paint. Back out Shropshire. He'll leave it out to Shaden Odell. The ball's loose. Odell gets it back, and a timeout Cosby. 55 seconds to play. Take the break. Oneida 48, Cosby 45.
South Fork Physical Therapy is proud to support the Scott High Highlanders and the Oneida Indians. With offices in both Huntsville and Oneida, one of our 6 doctors of physical therapy are always close by. We regularly treat back and neck pain, general sprains and strains, vertigo or dizziness, TMJ disorders, as well as post-operative patients. We accept all insurances and flexible payment plans are available. At South Fork Physical Therapy, we strive to make your experience accessible, affordable, and enjoyable.
Welcome back to the Eagles' Nest here at Cosby. The Lady Indians win by 3 with 55 seconds to go. Oneida's boys are leading by 3. What a great night of Friday night basketball here between the Cosby Eagles and the Oneida Indians.
10-point lead we had, and they've battled
Both
back.
had.
Yeah.
Both teams had 10-point leads.
They did, didn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, and we battled back and forth, and what a ball game.
Glad
Both
to be
of them,
here.
yeah.
I'm just
the
telling
girls
you.
and the boys both. It's just been coming right down the wire in both games.
So here we go. Cosby's got the basketball. They'll come out of a timeout. They are down 3. Paxton Coggins rechecks into the lineup.
Yeah, keep it away from 13. Absolutely.
Slate Shropshire is going to lob it in for Hayden Green. You know, I don't want Corey Askew firing a 3 either.
No.
Shaden Odell's a good choice. They can all
There
hit
it is.
him.
Backdoor to-
Shropshire cuts to the basket. The layup good. Late points for Slate Shropshire being big points in a 1-point game, and now he's D'ing up Mason Keaton. Across midcourt, Keaton fouled. Oh, Shropshire poked it away right to Hayden Green, but when he did so, they called him for a foul.
And
Cosby would have had a run out for a layup. Instead, Mason Keaton goes into the ultimate pressure cooker here in this gym. Up 1 with the front end of a 1-and-1. Good. What a shot.
And old Mace has been in these situations before now.
2-point game, 37 seconds.
Yeah. This is huge on Mace.
Shot no good. It's a 2-point game, and Keaton probably fouled, no call.
Yep.
Now it's Green. 30 seconds to go, 2-point game, and Cosby trying to get it to Coggins. Green and Coggins with the miscommunication as the coach was talking to him, and they turn it over unforced.
I don't know. That's probably the biggest turnover of the game.
It's the harshest.
Yeah.
Certainly. Now Oneida will bring it in, but you got to get it in. You lead by 2 with 30 seconds to play. If they foul you, you're going to the line for 1-and-1. Caden Rector with the basketball. Up the right side into a double team, and a timeout for Oneida. 24 and a half seconds to play. Let's just keep it here. 49-47 Indians, and Cosby's going to deny on the inbounds. If they get it in, probably going to foul. Oneida's only got 2 team fouls, so one thing to point out, should we have to put Cosby on the line for any situation? We probably aren't going to be able to.
No, absolutely not. We probably need to, well.
I mean, that's worrying about things that haven't come to pass.
Right. We've got the lead right now. They're in the situation where they got to foul us, and they're putting us on the line. So,
but an unusual road foul count in the second half with 7 on Cosby and only 2 on Oneida.
Yeah,
that hasn't gone unnoticed.
No, it has not. This gentleman right there in the middle, he's been the one that's going to feel the wrath of these fans. He's been the one that has called most of the fouls on Cosby.
So here we go. Oneida's going to bring it in. You got Rector, Duncan, Spradlin, Keaton, and Lindbergh ready for this inbounds from Caden Rector. They line up at midcourt. And Rector to bring it inbounds. Looking on the backdoor cut. Rylan Duncan baseline. Takes it up. Shot won't go. Rebound tipped. Mason Keaton's there to clean it up with 17 seconds. Now Rector back to Keaton. Keaton's going to be fouled by Ethan Schultz. That is his first. So here we go. Mason Keaton with the front end of a 1-and-1. If he can hit them both, you can make it a 2-possession game with 15 seconds. But
Wow.
you got to hit the first one to hit them both because it's 1-and-1.
Boy, that was a pretty set-up play right there. Just couldn't finish.
Pike coaching Lindbergh for the future here of this. And it's Keaton's free throw. Bounces high. Gives Cosby a brief thought, but then it plops through.
Yeah.
It's a 3-point game. Keaton, free throw. And now it's a 2-possession game with 15 seconds. Cosby going to bring it in. Here's Green up the right side. Pitches. It's going to be a 3-pointer that is no good. Rebound Keaton with 9 seconds. Keaton's going to be fouled. And, all indications are Oneida's got some control of this now with Corey Askew picking up his 3rd foul. Mason Keaton going to the line. It's still the front end of a 1-and-1 with 7.6 seconds to play. Oneida with a 4-point lead. They trailed by 1 at the half. They trailed by as much as 10 in the first half. The free throw from Keaton, no good. 4-point game. And here up the right side, Askew with it. He steps back and fires a 3. It's going to be no good, and that's the end of this one. Oneida comes to the Eagles' nest and escapes with a pair of victories on the road. We'll recap when we return. Your final score is Oneida 51, Cosby 47.
Banking is easier at United Cumberland Bank. ATM deposits, instant issue debit cards, and a mobile app that gives you full control are just a few reasons why more Scott Countyans are choosing United Cumberland Bank. This is Tammy Strunk, new accounts representative, and I would appreciate your business. Come see me and find out why more Scott Countyans are choosing United Cumberland Bank. Member FDIC.
Forget the bucket. Stop buying those expensive car care products. For a supreme clean, visit TNT Car Wash in Oneida. TNT Car Wash features the latest in touch-free car wash technology. TNT's touchless automatic wash bays are tough on road grime, but gentle on your car's finish. These feature-packed automatics give you complete control of the wash, including a wheel brush option. Want to wash it yourself? TNT also has traditional wash bays. And don't forget the interior, both vacuum and shampoo stations available. For a dynamite clean, TNT Car Wash, Oneida.
Odds are there's a Potter's Ace Hardware right in your neighborhood, with expert advice and the right tools and supplies to make your quick fixes even quicker. Around the block, what you need in stock, with people who know their stuff. Potter's Ace has a convenient location on Industrial Lane here in Oneida. visit the helpful folks at Potter's Ace for all your home improvement needs. Potter's Ace, the helpful place.
Home improvement doesn't have to break the bank. At Salvage LLC, we have everything you need to finish your new home or to give a makeover to your existing home. From a full line of laminated and vinyl flooring to interior and exterior doors to crown molding and baseboards, start your next home project at Salvage LLC. Stop by and check out our model kitchen setup for ideas on how to take your kitchen from functional to stunning. Salvage LLC is located on Industrial Lane in Oneida. Open 8:30 a.m. until 5 p.m., Monday through Friday. Find us online at salvagellc.net.
Welcome back to Cosby High School. Coach Jacob King joining us very quickly here. I know y'all got a long trip back. Coach King, we didn't get to talk to you on Monday night. Rough night against Campbell County, but tonight a very big road victory against Cosby.
It was, and we come in here, had 2 starters out from the get-go. And then we come out here in that first quarter, played good defense, missed 7 uncontested layups. Normally we hit them. I mean, it ain't like we don't practice them every day in practice. Should have been up double digits in first quarter if we hit layups. But, we found a way to fight back in that second quarter and got it cut to 1, and then come out in that third quarter and Rylan went on a little old run of his own. We got him the ball. He played like a man, like he should. What can you say? Mason Keaton with a big shot there right before halftime to put us with 1. Kid's a warrior. He come out one time. He wanted to come out. I didn't have no subs, guys. I just didn't. We got in foul trouble. Caden got that 4th foul on a technical. I don't know what he done. Ref said he threw the ball. I don't know.
He did.
But I had good minutes from Brock West, from
Sam
Bell, Bronner. Everybody played, contributed. We got to teach Landon to play defense with his feet, not his hands. But
Zeb Spradlin.
Zeb Spradlin too. But, like I said, we got in here. We had 3 guys in double figures. All right. Think about this, guys. This is a tough place to play.
Absolutely.
You look here on the wall, all the state tournaments. We had 25 points sitting over here on the bench, and we still found a way to win. These kids are just winners, man. And, Monday night, something wasn't right from the get-go. We wasn't moving like we normally move. Our intensity wasn't there. And I challenged our guys all week that whenever we step on the floor, nobody plays harder than the team in orange and white. And I'm going to challenge them that way. And I told them our defense is going to win right now, Kerry. So our offense is going to take a little time. But I want to tell you something. We couldn't have got no better looks in the first quarter. I mean, we were layups. But I'm proud of our guys. Mason Keaton, I think, had 20 with 8 rebounds. Rylan Duncan with a double-double, 15 and 11. I mean.
Zeb had 10.
Yep, Zeb had 10. We got to cut Mason's turnovers down. He had 9 of the 16. And, he handles the ball a whole lot. And they ride him a lot. But he got to find a way. And he'll get stronger. He's a sophomore.
So tell folks about Gavin Keaton, Jacob Perry. They weren't available tonight. What's going on with them?
Gavin Keaton went and got an MRI on his knee. He does have some cartilage. We're hoping that they just go in there and clean up. If he goes in there and it's just a clean up, he'll be out 2 to 3 weeks. If they go in there and got to stitch it, he may be 3 months. Jacob Perry has got tendonitis in his hips. He had this last year. It's a painful in practice. They said it felt like somebody stabbed him right in his hips. We got him to see Scott. Scott said he tendonitis. Sent him, got x-rays, cleaned, sent him to orthopedic. 7 to 10 days normally, but the doctor also said if Jacob felt better, he could come back when he wants to, but he's going to start therapy on Monday. We need these young men. We need all of them. Guys, you can see if we have them, we can play 10 deep, and we can press. We wanted to press. The press was effective, but I told Coach Pike and Coach Slavin if we didn't get out of that, we might not have no legs for the end. You understand what I'm saying? But that's who we are. We're scrappy. We're going to get after it. But we found a way to get Big Rylan the ball, and Mason hit some big shots and big rebounds. I can't say enough about these young men. But we had 3 good days of practice. Wasn't perfect. We went hard and got some things done. And I think you all could see it from Monday night to the night that we've practiced. And, we got Oakdale coming in Tuesday. We got to get back to work on Monday. Don't know nothing about them, but we'll get some film and watch it this weekend.
All right, we're going to miss that one.
Okay.
But we'll be back Friday night at Coalfield.
I'll be there.
You'll be there.
Well, we won't be broadcasting. That's what
right. I mean, I'll be there.
But I bet you think Tim will be there?
No, he ain't going to be there. Me and Kevin.
I love you guys. Hey, I appreciate what you do. Thank everybody back home that watches. Thank you all for what you do for us. It means a lot, and it's fun. It's fun.
It is fun.
I'll tell you something, man. The last 4 or 5 years has just been, I mean, it ain't always been perfect, but I've had the time of my life coaching these young men, and we keep getting better. I mean, and a lot of people counted us out, after the 2 seniors left, but I knew what we had coming. I talked to you guys, and these guys are just scrappers.
They are.
And we're going to get better offensively. I mean, Landon and Rector are still trying to figure out the plays, and they're thinking. Once we get to where we're not thinking and just playing, you'll see the offense get a little bit better. But, guys, I'm going to get out of here. I want to thank my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ for all he's done for me, for saving my soul. Thank you, guys. Thank the great crowd. We had a pretty good crowd come up here tonight. And we got 2 wins tonight, boys and girls, and that's always big. Guys, I'll see you next Friday. Love y'all.
All right, Coach. Thank you. It's been fun bringing 2 big wins here tonight. Oneida's Lady Indians get the win 65-62, despite 31 from Shiley Shelton. She was amazing for Cosby tonight. Oneida's Braylon Russ comes up with 20, Kelsey Pike with 18 on Oneida's Lady Indians win. And then, Kevin, you've got the story on Cosby first and then Oneida in this boys game tonight.
The leading scorer tonight for them was Askew. He ended up with 24 points, was a total of 2 of 2 for the free throw line, had 2 3-point field goals for his total of 24. Other contributors for the Eagles with 8 points was Green, 1 of 5 from the free throw line, 6 points by Shropshire, and 4 points by Mr. Odell. He's 4-6 from the free throw line. Eagles end up with a total of 7 of 13 from the charity stripe for their total this evening of, what they have? I'm sorry.
47.
47 points. You turned the page on me. All right, for the Indians, leading scorer for them tonight was Mason Keaton. He poured in 20 points with 7-11 from the free throw line. Right behind him with 15 points was Rylan Duncan, who had 9 points in the second half for his total of 15. He was 1 of 2 from the free throw line. 10 points by Zeb Spradlin, with 4 was Brock West, and then 2 points by Hayden Bronner. The Indians were 9 of 17 from the free throw line, and now move to 3-1 overall for their 51 points that they had tonight as they win 51-47 over the Cosby Eagles.
Mark, we knew it was possibly a heartbreak night to come up here. That's always the possibility when you come to Cosby, but the Indians, it's not a heartbreak night, it's an overachieved night, I think.
Yeah, we thought coming up here that they would possibly be 2 really good ball games going either way. We knew we was probably going to see 2 really good basketball games, and that's exactly what we seen. And boy, I'm glad that we was here for it and we was able to bring it to you, and really enjoyed it. And I'm glad we got the wins. Going to be coming back to you on Friday with Coalfield, those Yellow Jackets. That's always a battle, and enjoy doing those games. And of course, Tim's going to have to be gone on Tuesday. But me and Kevin's going to be at the game on Tuesday. We're going to keep up with some stuff for you and be able to bring you that information on Friday night.
And we'll have updates on OHS Indian Radio.
Right.
And on Twitter.
Be able to give you some information on that on Friday from the Oakdale game. So looking forward to being back on Friday to bring you the Coalfield game. So just really enjoyed it tonight. Great 2 ball games. Proud of these Indians.
Again, much thanks to everybody involved in the production tonight. You see him behind us, Mel Akers traveling with us. It's always good to see Mel. We love the guy, and we just appreciate him.
It's his bald head.
That's right. And Josh Akers on the camera and Kevin Akers on the production. It's the triple threat from the Akers brothers, Akers crew tonight. So we appreciate that. Really a big MVP, giving us this courtside table and the ability to set up here tonight. Coach Cody Lowe, he had a rough night on the outcome, but he is a super good human being.
Heck of a coach.
Yeah, absolutely, that gave us the chance to bring you these games. And so this is a team we can get behind once we're done. I'm a big Cosby fan after tonight.
Yes.
Big Hampton fan on football for tomorrow.
Yes.
So good luck to those Bulldogs, Coach Lunsford and that crew. And then for Mark Matthews, this is Tim Smith and our crew back back in remote locations with Greg Bond and Ben Garrett. Did a great job for us tonight. We're just glad to bring you 2 wins from the Cosby Eagles Nest here on the IH Sports Network. You've been listening to and watching Oneida basketball on the IH Sports Network.